Oh, so where do we leave it? So last episode, which was quite some time ago, wasn't it? So last episode, we started with Karina handling the snakes at one of Reverend Cornfield's sermons.
Not a euphemism.
No, that would be something. Something entirely different. That's thrown me that now. Sorry. I should have thought that through, shouldn't I? So Karina impressed the Reverend so much that he invited her on the pilgrimage that was planned for the next day. I think that was followed by lots of discussion on what precautions could be taken to ensure the rest of the group could safely follow the pilgrims, talk about stones and popcorn and various other trouser filling escapades. That sounds dodgy as well. Then, of course, Susie and Gregory burnt down the church. And in the confusion that followed that event, some of you broke into the Reverend's house, which I believe was Jamie and Karina, and who else was it?
Yeah, I was there. But in our defense, it was on purpose.
Yes. So you broke into the Reverend's house, but there was very little of interest there. The only thing they did find was a map of the area surrounding Bingham, on which several locations were marked. There was no indication of what relevance, if any relevance, they had. So Jamie attempted to make a copy of the map and totally messed it up. I think it was completely illegible. So tried to do that in a hurry just before the Reverend returned to his house with the sheriff. But like I said, the map was illegible. But thanks to Karina's insane recall talent, you were able to correct the map. So meanwhile, despite the efforts of the locals, the church burnt to the ground, along with the shed where the snakes were kept, for which Randy was, for some reason, exceptionally happy about all the snakes being burned alive. And then sometime after that, the sheriff organised a search party to try and track down the arsonists. He also sent one of his deputies to arrest Bill Schonbaum. And Alfie and Vinny went...
Do it!
Alfie and Vinny went running interference, and eventually they managed to speak to Bill Schonbaum at the jail, who pleaded with them to find his daughter and get her out of Bingham to his sister in Oklahoma City. Meanwhile, Randy and Jamie invaded the home of Mrs. Pearl Schonbaum, tearing sheets of dead skin from her naked body, and demanding that she tell them all about the evil schemes of Reverend Cornfield. This ended up with Pearl being quite traumatized, and sobbing, she just pleaded for you to leave her alone and leave her house. Meanwhile, left to her own devices, Karina kind of wandered off to carry out her own plans. So
I just like to say though, I don't know if I was drunk or very sleepy or something like that one. I don't recall ripping bits of skin off ladies, so I think that's not actually happened. I think it was Randy, and I was trying to be compassionate and nice and like.
She's taking the skin off herself. We didn't do that to her.
I don't think it was anything. I think it was all Randy, because I'm a nice person, and I don't think I'd have done anything as bad as that.
In my defense, it was all done on purpose.
I can't remember who did it, actually. I know you didn't. You say you were going to go up and do the cheek thing. I think Randy was going to do it, and then you and Randy said, "You do the cheek thing." And you went to the cheek test.
What a slice off!
Just pull huge like wallpaper coming off her.
Oh shit! I'm a nice person. Remember that I'm nice.
That's what it says, anyway.
How is it that we turn horror into humor? That was horrible. It was really horrible.
My glass is steaming up. Okay, so finally everybody met up again and decided on a course of action to go and try and find Susie and Gregory before the sheriff found them. So headed up to the church, back towards the church, because that's where the path that runs down towards the creek, which is where Bill Charbon said you might be able to find them. You found the Reverend conducting an outdoor service. So it's been requested that I do this, redo this full sermon, so I do apologise. Okay, so here we go. My friends, it is so wonderful to see you all. I know some of you are pretty surprised to see me. I guess the great Lord ain't done with me yet. Now, I know there are a lot of farmers here among us all. Ain't that right? And there's a scattered yays and amens amongst the crowd. I was thinking about farming just earlier. While I was walking around town, you know how sometimes when you go to scatter the seeds and some of them fall in your path and some of them fall on rocky ground and some fall in the thorns, but some, they fall in good earth. Well, friends, we're a lot like that. We're all seeds. And some of us are the tiniest little old mustard seeds you ever did see. And some of us are whopping big acorns. Now, when them seeds fall, those ones that fall in the path, well, they're lost. They never do grow, and are ground beneath our feet and plows. And that's sad, folks. For those seeds, they never had a chance. Those seeds that fall in the good earth, they grow, but they grow easy, too easy, friends, because living the Lord is hard. They're the lazy seeds who just coast along, doing nothing to prosper. But those other seeds, friends, the ones that fall in the rocks and the thorns, now those are the seeds that are so precious to the Father. The big seeds don't hit the earth, because they're fat and all full of themselves. They get close, but it was just too much for them, and they didn't make it. Get all caught in the thorns and the stones. But those little mustard seeds, those tiny little ones, those ones get in all the cracks in the stones and the gaps between the thorns, and they grow, loving the great Lord and seeing what he sees. Those little mustard seeds, my friends, they grow into great and mighty trees that the serpents of the earth will come and shelter under them. And that is the true worth of those tiny little seeds. It's hard, friends, and you've got to try hard and keep the faith. But when a little seed like that takes root in the stony soil, you know that the Lord's love is with them. Now, I know some of you may have heard me talk to the sheriff before about the wheat and the chaff, and some of you wanted me to ask about it. Well, I'll tell you. In Matthew, he says that the Lord will gather his wheat into the garner, but he will lay low the chaff with the venoms and poisons of the earth. So that's right, folks. We need to find our mustard seeds and need to ask those fat old acorns to head on out. This town must be a godly town, dedicated to the glory and the worship of the Father of Serpents, the great Lord of Heaven. We cannot have them among us who would cast us down. No, sir. We cannot have them among us who would salt our soil, who would foul our wells, who would defile our temple. So, like Adam and Eve in the earliest of days, my friends, our eyes will be opened by the serpents. Just as Moses was lifted up by the serpent in the wilderness, so shall we too be lifted up. We shall take up serpents, and through them we shall winnow, my friends, and find those of us of the indomitable race. We shall reject that spirit who says he is Lord, but he is not. Now, I'd like to say a little bit from 1 Corinthians chapter 15. As is the scaly, such are they also that are scaly? And is the heavenly such are they also that are heavenly? And as we have borne the image of tooth and scale, shall we also bear the image of shimmering heaven? Now, this I say, brethren, that unscaly flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not at all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the indomitable, and we shall be changed. So, when this corruption shall have been put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, Death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy bite? O grave, where is thy victory? The poison of death is sin, and the venom of truth is the law. But thanks be to God, which giveth this victory through our great Lord. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmoving, always abounding in the work of the Lord of tooth and scale, for as much as we know that your labor is not in vain. Amen. 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 Sheriff.
Amen. We can work it out. We can work it out. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends.
It's not been written yet.
Oh, sorry.
Sheriff, if you would bring them forward, and we shall test the faith of the dissenters. And dragged out to the front is Susie, Shalmome, and Gregory. And a crate is set before the Reverend, from which he takes 2 rattlesnakes that hiss and rattle angrily. Turning to the young couple who whimper and struggle against the men restraining them, he continues, You shall take up the serpents and test your faith. And through these instruments of the Father shall we know the faithful who will stand with us from the impious who we shall cast down.
We need to stop this. It's just
Yeah. That was a gunshot, right?
Yes, there was a gunshot. People suddenly scatter in a panic or drop or throwing themselves to the ground in anticipation of more gunfire, but there's no more shots. Looking up, you see the Reverend Cornfield, a look of surprise on his face as blood trickles down from where the bullet has penetrated his skull.
Oh!
Drops to the floor, unseeing eyes staring up at the heavens.
Oh,
Oh!
that was unexpected. Did we hear where the gunshot came from?
You should.
You can make a perception roll. Well, I would say that perception roll, or not perception. That's a wrong game. A listen roll, but it will be with a penalty dice because I guess your attention was drawn to the proceedings in front of you.
Indeed, it was.
Excuse me.
Look, we got luck to burn. I'm going to spend some luck to make that for me.
You can. Does anybody else want to make a listen roll?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we were all there, so I think.
Yeah. Was it listen with a penalty? Did you say, Phil?
It is with a penalty. It is with a penalty. Well, I guess if one of you is successful, I'll do. I mean, it should have been a group listen roll, I guess, essentially. And there go the rolls. Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
Vinny's got no idea.
Big 90 for Vin.
Oh crap!
Okay. Oh, Karina. Wow, Karina's right. Yeah.
Because He's a bit balmy. What was Reverend's name again? I've got.
Reverend Cornfield is his name.
He's
dead.
He's yes,
Reverend
it was his
Cornholio.
name, yeah.
Reverend
So
the Raven-
Randall,
Yeah.
Karina, and Alfie, you all hear this shot. Obviously, it's come from somewhere behind, somewhere off to you think somewhere off onto the left side. And let's see, who got so. Karina, you got a hard success, did you not? You did. You did indeed. So, Karina, as you glance back, looking down the street along the row of houses on the right-hand side of the street, you can make a spot hidden roll. Meanwhile, people are screaming and running in a panic. The sheriff dashes forward, kneels at the side of the Reverend, goes, "Reverend! Oh my God, the Reverend!"
I'm gonna spend luck to pass that.
Okay.
See, that's what happens when you give rattlesnakes shotguns.
Okay, so you see briefly, Karina, you see the barrel of a rifle being quickly withdrawn from the upstairs window of one of the houses, maybe about 6 or 7 houses down the street.
Okay. I'll
Everyone's just like panic just reigns. There's people just just scatter, running for their lives. People on the line on the ground, covering their heads, screaming and crying. The sheriff is, like I say, at the side of the Reverend, who is quite clearly very, very dead.
I'm going to run forward and try and grab a hold of the... I've forgotten her name already. Can you believe that?
Susie.
Susie.
What? Sound the moon, bum bum bum.
Shut my mouth.
Susie yeah.
Susie Shuffleboard.
Grab a hold of her arm and try and get her out of there, I think. Is the other fella there?
Yeah, Gregory. Yeah, he's there as well. Yeah.
And I'm shouting to him, "This way!"
Where was the rattlesnakes?
They're kind of they're like. Oh, you can look for them if you want. They'll be on the floor because the Reverend was all.
Yeah, I'm not going over there.
Off, yeah.
Randy, get them snakes.
What? Me?
You're a hunter.
Oh, yes, that's right. I am a hunter. Yeah, but these are beneath me. You can't even name them. They're already named, and they're not even close to being extinct.
Let's get the snakes before they kill
all right.
somebody.
Okay, I will try to use my skill as a famous hunter to talk the snakes down and make them fearful of their possible
famous
fates.
hunter.
Yes.
Should I try and take on one? I'll try and take. Maybe I'll.
No,
try
I'm gonna shoot one. I'll try to shoot them to scare them away.
I'm thinking if Randy's got one of them, I'll try and take the other snake and then.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So what's Vinny doing? Is he wrestling it or?
I'm standing on a chair.
Oh, I might stomp on its head if it's close. If
Okay.
not, I might pull it.
I'm gonna chop one's head off with my axe.
Okay. Give us you can give us both a fighting brawl roll from the pair of you, I guess.
Okay.
Oh God, just me to
For
mention the
against
snakes. Still gonna go wrong. now.
Against the
Let's go, let's go.
Well, that's a failed on that.
You know, they're just regular snakes. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh wow!
Okay, so yeah, you brutally murder these poor rattlesnakes as like in a panic they're quickly trying to wriggle away.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, with my-
Randy, you lop the head off one of them, and Vinny, you stamp repeatedly on top of the other as it tries to wriggle off into the bushes.
I get off the chair.
I think I'd like to take the head that I chopped off, like put my fingers inside, put it behind my back, and the next person I see go blah.
What's Karina doing?
I was trying to figure out where that was going. Once like they've calmed down, Like running around. Oh, is it Jamie being scared on the chair? I'll try and get their attention.
Where did you get the chair from?
There was loads of chairs out. I
There were
thought.
chairs, yeah, chairs. Yeah, there were.
Chairs were out. That's
Yeah,
why I stood on the chair.
Yeah, there was a sermon. There's a stage. There were folding chairs.
I thought she was doing a Mary Poppins, pulling a chair out. of her handbag.
White plastic folding chairs.
Yeah, once they've like they've got the snakes, Jamie's got back down. I'll try and get their attention and just like quiet like and just like I think I saw the guy in, and I'll point to like which house it was.
Okay. Oh, what was Alfie doing? I mean, I guess Alfie's not there.
Running
is he?
forward and grabbing a hold of Susie and shouting for Gregory to come with.
So that would be safe to assume that you're not. You fled the scene with these two then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Karina. Should we go and check that house out?
You got your gun?
I've always got my.
Okay.
Let's run, and we run.
I actually think Karina's got Alfie's gun.
Might have.
She
I have
got
no
somebody's gun. Yes.
Yeah, Alfie gave her
Yeah.
his gun in case she went off into the desert with the Reverend Cornholio.
So I'm gonna shout to Karina.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go and check it out. And I'm gonna jump off my chair in a really dramatic style. Do a tiss over in the ground. Keep running in the direction that Karina said. Remember, it's Pulp. Pulp.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking?
I don't know.
Should we make you make a jump roll?
Oh!
Point and jump.
Oh, you bastard!
Well, it's up to you. We could do. It's up to you. I mean,
No, because I'm already lost one arm. I mean, I'm gonna break my leg now.
Don't fail.
You
You'll be
can't
fine.
lose it again.
Where's jump? Oh, yeah.
One's a firearm.
Nobody puts points in jump.
No. Okay. So maybe you don't pull off quite the spectacular way. You just jump off the chair. Maybe the chair topples and you stagger and almost tumble before you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
I'll just
pick up the
be
pace.
walking past.
Yeah, you got to recover and make it look like that's what you intended.
I did. I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
what are you? Yeah. So what about Vinny and Mr. Savage?
Well, I would have waited until they were earshot as well, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look over Vinny.
Skins.
Snakeskins.
Looking at Randy while he wipes snake's guts off his snakeskin boots.
Yeah.
Where have they gone? The girls have just ran off. Oh, Alfie's off as well. Shit.
My concern is more there's an active shooter somewhere, and it's not me.
Do you think maybe Karina and Jamie spotted them? That's maybe where they're off.
It could be. I heard it may have come from the direction where Karina is going. I didn't get a good here, but maybe we should follow them just in case. And
Yeah.
And where are the two kids?
So they're nowhere to be seen.
They're nowhere to be seen.
The sheriff is. Somebody get a car. Get a stretcher. Gotta get the Reverend to the doctors, to the hospital. Oh my God, the Reverend.
I'm going to say to the sheriff, I think Karina saw a shooter. I think she saw a shooter, and I'm going to start running off down the direction they went. I don't want the sheriff to think I'm fleeing the scene because I'm a bad guy. So I want the sheriff to know why I'm fleeing the scene.
Okay, so when you say this to him, this instantly grabs his attention, and his demeanor changes, and there's a look of anger and revenge crosses his face, and he shouts over to one of the like a nearby one of the few deputies that are here, and take care of the Reverend. And he jumps to his feet and starts running after Jamie and Karina. pulling the gun from his belt.
Nice.
And that's why I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy.
I run alongside my old pal, the sheriff, pull out my gun. Yeah, I think they saw the shooter. Let's go.
Now I'm gonna have to shoot the sheriff, who's gonna try to shoot the guy who shot the reverend, who we didn't like in the first place. I wonder where the pilgrimage was gonna go now. I don't think I'll ever find out. Yeah, and we'll head off that way.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think if the sheriff is going ahead, I'll be kind of behind, trying to keep pace.
okay, it's not hard to keep pace with him. He's quite a bit overweight. He's not very fit. So
Yeah, so am I.
He's not running the fastest.
I'm gonna
So
stay a few steps ahead of him then at all times, going, "Come on, sheriff, let's go! Come on!" Teasing him.
So Karina and Jamie, you're well ahead, quite a way ahead of the others. So you can make between the two of you, you can make a group luck roll, if you would.
I have 64.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There it is. I have 66.
So it's Karina.
So I've got to do it.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry. I
Nice.
did a roll as well.
Yeah.
We'll take that one. We'll take that one.
Such a shame that it means nothing.
So
I think we can go with that.
we'll go with that one. Yeah, why not?
Yes, then.
Okay. So so you get up to the house, you try the front door, it is locked. So you head down the side of the house to the yard at the back, just in time to see someone running. Again, not particularly fast. And they're staggering a bit as they go, maybe trip and slip and fall and drop the rifle from their hands before they push the gate open, the rear gate out of the yard. You see Hilliard Fowler, the owner of the lumberyard and drunk from the Deerhead Tavern Saloon.
Ooh.
Oh. Did we talk
That's-
to him?
Yes.
Yes, he told us a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's probably one of the first sort of anti Reverend Cornfield people you spoke to.
Yeah. Not many people other than him have been pretty open have been as open. I'll use English, probably a better language to use here.
He said he was taunted by evil, power from evil.
Yeah, he was. Fowler was probably the first one, if not the only one, who said that the Reverend was the devil.
Okay.
But it was wrong
But he's
because the
not-
devil would survive a bullet.
Did we know whether is he got any relation to these two people, Susie?
No relation at all.
Oh,
You just saw an opportunity. I think my instant reaction would be. Did you say he'd still got the rifle in his hand?
He dropped it. It's kind of
Oh,
so when he's fleeing across the yard, he slips and he drops the rifle just before he runs out of the gate at the back of the yard. So you can hear there's other people coming up behind you. And looking behind you, you can see the sheriff and Randy and Vinny just sort of reaching the house at the moment, the front of the house.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the gate. Look which direction he's going. Like, is he going down just an alleyway, or is it on another street?
He's kind of heading. So there'll be houses back to back. So he's kind of heading past the house that sits behind this one and onto the next street. Onto the street that runs parallel to this one. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
we're on the church is the church is there. Can you see the map at the moment?
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
church
so
is there.
the church is there, and he has gone. So he's gone over. Yeah, over this way. He's heading towards Fourth.
Okay. I don't know what Jamie's plan is here, but essentially I'm going to come back in the gate, and I'm not going to follow anymore.
Okay,
But
so
I'm not going to stop Jamie if she tries running through the gate.
Oh, wait, I'm
what
just
is
running
Jamie
through the gate.
okay.
Unless she shouts me to stop, I'm just running.
Okay, so you run off through the gate. The sheriff and Randy and Vinny, they come running down the side. So, have you seen anything? Have you seen the shooter?
So, we found this point at the floor. They must have gone down. They must have gone out the gate and gone down the street. But I can't see anybody though. They've run fast. They just dropped this here.
Okay, so the rifle draws the sheriff's attention. He kind of walks over and goes and picks it up and starts examining this rifle.
I've just realised that he might be able to tell who it is by the rifle. That's not what I wanted. But okay, but never mind. Yeah.
Right. So he kind of like I say, picks up the rifle and looks it over a few times, and then walks over and peers through the back gate, and then presumably doesn't see anything, so he turns around and says, "Right, well, at least we got the shooter. We got the killer's gun at least." And he turns and heads back the way it came. So what is Alfie doing? Where are you heading with Susie and?
I would have run along Fifth towards the sheriff's office, I think.
Okay.
Ducking into alleyways and stuff as we can, just to kind of stay off the street if possible. But I want to head towards the sheriff's office if I can.
Yeah, that's all the way down the end of the corner of almost a corner of Fifth and Main.
Yes.
Which are just there for. Okay, so.
And I just want to ask him, how did they find you?
Says we. Says the dogs found us down by the creek. And it kind of stutters and it like breaks off mid-sentence, doesn't really say anything else, and kind of looks over at Susie, and they both look a bit embarrassed, perhaps.
Embarrassed, okay. So we duck into an alley, and as we do that, I'm going to poke my head around, look back to see if anybody's following us.
No, nobody is.
I just say to Susie, your father's told us to get you out of town. Gregory, when's the next train?
It should be one about midday, I think. I've not got time. What time is it? It's early. No, it is midday. So yeah, it should be one in one about an hour's time, I think.
Okay, you're going to be on it. All right, both of you. But we gotta make a stop first.
So, well, I ain't arguing with that, Mr. Monroe.
Okay, we
ain't safe here. As soon as we gotta go, like Mr. Monroe says.
Right, but what you've done has landed your old man in a lot of trouble. So we're gonna have to try and get him out, okay? He's at the sheriff's office. He's in a cell.
He's in cell. Why's my father in cell?
Why do you think?
I don't know. He didn't. Dad didn't do anything.
All right, well, we don't have time to worry about that right now. Look, I'm gonna need your help. All right,
Okay.
we're gonna go and try and bust him out. So,
Okay.
is anybody following us?
No, there don't seem to be anybody following you at
Okay.
all.
Then we'll carry on towards the sheriff's office.
Okay. So it's well, how far is it? So it's good. Almost
Yeah.
half a mile, isn't it? So. Are you
We're
running?
not going to make that train, are we?
Well, so yeah.
It's Pulp, of course we're going to make that train.
You'll be
On
running down the station.
Okay. So, right. So in which case, what's the rest of you doing?
I was thinking about giving chase to the guy, but I don't think I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say, Sheriff. You know, I am quite a famous hunter. Perhaps if you were to, let me examine the rifle there, I might be able to give you some valuable information about it. The shooter, if he was left-handed or right-handed. There's a lot I can tell from that, being an accomplished hunter. And I'll put my arm out for the to see if he passes it to me.
You can
also-
allow you a persuade or a fast talk.
Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna choose fast talk without even knowing which is better
Fast talk
for
would be
me.
would be the more appropriate. Yeah.
And the reason is because I'm trying to also get him to divulge if he already knows whose it is. Like if like saying, oh, I'll be able to tell you who it is, this and that. So if I'll catch him up with some fast talk, ha.
So, well, make that a joint roll, and so okay, compare the same roll against that, your fast talk and psychology. So that is a fail on the fast talk. So he
Correct.
This is evidence, Mister. I'm not handing you this.
Spend luck.
Psychology,
Yeah, so it's the same roll for psychology. So what's your psychology?
20.
20. So that is a pass for the psychology. So,
Oh,
because you rolled a 15, did you? You did?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a pass for the psychology.
yeah, it's not.
So you don't think he knows who it is, but you see he seems pretty. You think he seems pretty sure that he could find out, which get your knowledge with your knowledge of personal knowledge of guns and things. That's probably not too much of a stretch.
Okay.
And he says, "There's no way I'm handing this is evidence, Mister. You just mind your own business now."
Well, I'm just trying to be helpful. You know, this town has been nothing but hospitable and nice
You
to me.
folks have been nothing but helpful. Of anything but helpful, rather.
Really?
So, Randall, you're going to have to find something else to beat him to death with.
No, I apologize. I'm. You must be confusing me with Vincent. I am a very helpful person.
So I wouldn't be confusing you with that Italian lad. That's for sure. I know him good, real well. And he walks off. He like kind of shouting. And you can hear him shouting, "Get the Reverend's body in the back of the car."
Well, I thought he was being taken to the doctor.
What is Jamie doing?
I was running after Lumberjack Man.
You were indeed, weren't you? So, give me a Constitution check, if you would. Have you passed? You have passed it. Okay, right. He's failed his constitution check, so he's ready. Okay, so you go running. You run down out of the rear yard through the gate of the rear of the house, and onto Fifth. I think it's Fifth. Is it Fifth? Onto the street part of onto Fourth. Sorry, and you see Hilliard running down the alleyway between the houses, heading towards Third. So you can give me a dexterity check. As he runs through the gate and shoves the gate closed behind him. Oh, wow, your dexterity is crazy.
Nice.
Rolled a 94. I was like, ooh, and to pass.
I had 95 my dex, so no.
Wow. Okay, so as he kind of slams this gate shut behind him to try and slow you down, but you just easily, I don't know, do you you vault over it or?
I vault over it with my one good arm.
Yeah, so you vault over it and easily catch up with Hilliard. It's like, what are you doing? Get away, get away.
Stop, you buffoon.
So I ain't stopping. I shot the bastard. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, and the town's in uproar, and now we're never going to get to the bottom of what was actually happening. But
It's over. I put an end to it, and I'm gone. I'm done. I'm leaving this. I'm leaving Bingham.
Right, well, how are you going to get away?
I'm going to get on a train, miss. That's what I'm going to do.
I believe there's a train within the hour.
Oh, Jamie's been studying the timetable.
So I know when there's train, I'm going to hide on one of the freight trains that's coming through this one. There'll be one sat in the yard. I'll get in there and I ain't talking. Hang around talking. You are going to go.
Right.
So he's going to go unless you stop him.
Okay. I will meet you at the train station. I need you to pass on the information to somebody in New York. So I'll pay for your fare to get New York. Is that where we're going? Is that where Caduceus?
That's where Caduceus is. Yeah. I mean, you have to take a. I think you have to take a change to a different train at Oklahoma City, I believe. If you can remember.
Okay.
Well.
Right. Go and get your stuff, and we'll meet you at I'll meet you at the train station. I'm gonna go and get my.
No, I ain't going home. I'm going straight to the train station. Are you mad?
No one saw you. If you run, you're gonna look more guilty.
I dropped my gun.
And there's plenty of guns around here that we've seen.
If the sheriff gets my license and matches it up, he'll know who I am. I just think I'm stupid, miss. I'm going.
Right, well, just wait at the train station and stay in the. Would they have like train station rooms, or is it just like?
It's kind of one, just a one building on this old ramshackle station.
Just stay hidden until the train comes.
Toilet block, I believe. Yeah. Whatever, miss. And he's off.
I'm gonna head back to the others quickly because I think he's got, some information about this guy that we send back to Caduceus. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna try and head back to the others.
Okay, so you head back the way you came.
Yeah.
And unless the other three are doing anything, I guess you find them still stood in the.
I'm looking around for some criminality, I bet.
Now, once the sheriff was gone out the garden, out of view, I would have headed in the direction that they both ran to try and see where Jamie had gone.
Can't hear very well, Oliver. It's
Yeah?
Oh, it's better. That's better. It was really quiet. I don't know about anybody else. Okay. So you're going the way that Jamie and Hilliard went, then, yes, Karina?
Yeah.
And what about Randy and Alf and Vinny? Sorry.
Waiting to see what he does.
I'll look towards Vinny and say, Sheriff's not in a good mood. We better steer clear of him. He's not thinking too kindly of us, and we've only tried to help things out here. I mean, I wanted to volunteer to say a few words about the departed pastor, since, you know, I'm the only reverend left in town now that I know of. I'll likely have to preside over the funeral.
He was very keen on you as well. He seemed to take quite a shine to you, a liking to you.
As long as the kids are out of town, I think everything is wrapping up nicely here.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we don't end up getting the blame for any of this, but we're not. We're
I don't know.
good.
The completionist in me still wants to go visit all those points on the maps, though. I mean, that could still have information that is very, very valuable to Caduceus.
Aye, there could be something there. I still wonder if there's something to do with the... What's the word again? Pilgrimage. I kept thinking Odyssey. Pilgrimage.
And
Are there
there's
sites
still
of that?
a whole bunch of snake people and eggs around and stuff like that. Like, the death of one reverend doesn't stop what's put in motion. And I think that's what we really need.
No,
Only somebody thought to take eggs as evidence or something.
There's a big following here, and I think someone else will just step into the reverend's place, and there'll be someone else preaching the same shite.
What we need to do is find out who. I think I have to go about town spreading the word, spreading the gospel, everything that I know from that corrupted Bible. If
See
I
if you
start
get
talking
nominated
to the
to be the next
people.
Well, I'm curious to see who and what the system is of picking the next person that's going to preach that religion. Is it going to be somebody outside comes in? Is there somebody lined up already from within? What's the process there? I'm very curious to see who's going to step in, going to be in church this Sunday.
You're right.
Preaching that sermon.
We have to do a cheek test on the dead body. It could be that there was a serpent creature inside him all the time.
Could be.
Let's go. And at that, I'm gonna like rush off to where I think they've taken the body.
I think they would go to the police.
I mean, they said to the doctor, and then, well, I mean, morgue. Probably to the coffin maker, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think
for measurements and
his
stuff.
first thought was the doctor, and then a couple of seconds later he'd forgotten all about the doctor, so I think it's quite clear what happened to the Reverend. This next visit with a doctor is going to be a forensic one doing his...
He mentioned to the deputy to take care of it, to take him to the... It's a small town. I'm sure we'll find out where he is. And I'll start to ask people, where did they take the good Reverend? I must pay my respects. You know, for the seed, the mustard seed in me, I feel it growing.
Okay, so yeah, by the time you get back to where the Reverend was shot, the sheriff is gone, police car's gone, the deputies have gone. There's a few people still milling about, only a handful, maybe less than half a dozen. Kind of like shocked expressions on their faces, look quite traumatized and huddled together, talking amongst each other about, you know, what's happened. They can't believe what's happened. Don't seem to be sinking in.
Huddled together and distracted, you said.
Does the puddle of blood look like blood, or like is it red blood, or does it look?
Oh yeah, there's blood and there's brains splashed across the across the street.
Oh, very good. This is Call of Cthulhu. After all, there should be good blood and guts somewhere. Does it look to me to be human, or just
red.
humanoid? Okay.
No scales.
Yeah, wait. Yes, Randy and Vinny, people in the street. What are you doing?
Oh my! Where have they taken the Reverend? I must see him. He has taught me so much. I feel like I have a connection with him in the work that he did. I must see him to pay my last respects.
Give us a group look roll from between the pair of you.
Ooh, okay. I have
Which
got.
probably might as well just say you've done it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you have a
that's fine.
group look
I've got
between pair of
65.
you.
It's a
group of two.
A group of two, yes.
Oh well, then
Thank you.
we'll go
That's a
here
pair,
at the
not a
rolling
group.
dice. Allow people to see what's going on.
Welcome to Pedants Auras.
I don't know why it's even me on
That's why they call it mansplaining.
So one of them tells you that they believe they saw them driving towards the Reverend's house.
The Reverend's house.
Yes, the Reverend's house.
If only I knew where that was. Oh yeah, that's right. I passed by there once. Just passed by, mind you. Thank you very much, helpful citizen.
Problem.
And I'm going to say, and remember, the story of Adam and Eve is really the story of Adam and Eve and the serpent. It really should have been renamed properly. Think upon that, my disciple, and I'll head towards the Reverend's house. Vinny, come along.
Going.
Radio and Karina and Jamie.
Yeah.
You were either in the yard or in the alleyway between the two streets. Yeah, in that general area, I believe, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I would have caught Jamie probably on our way back after her discussion with the
Mr. Hilliard.
lumberjack. Yeah, Hilliard.
I'll just say, lumberjack guy, he admits to killing him. He's leaving town. I've told him to meet him at the train station.
Why?
Because I think if we give him the Caduceus' address, he can go and tell them what. Yeah, him as well. We can give him. He can pass over the information.
But, like, what information?
That there's strange things going on with Snake and eggs being born out of women and women giving birth to snake animals and people licking windows and people shedding their skins. I mean, just a few of the things that we've witnessed here.
Yeah, I don't know
Not
why that
even-
one got me.
Nah, I'm not even saying it. I'm not even
I know.
saying it.
I think I know why, but
Bingham, the town of Winderlickers.
Oh no, he said that.
yeah.
This campaign's going to be about 5 years long, isn't it?
I've been a false pretense, really. Yeah.
Couple players to kill off first, they might be alright.
There's a nuclear bomb goes off.
Oh, we've already done that bit. We've already done that.
No,
It's like that. Nothing to worry about there.
We tried to
That didn't
stop
work,
that
did
as
it?
well.
No.
No.
It's pronounced nuclear.
Clear.
Nuclear.
I don't know why this game just.
Oh, dear me.
Wow.
Serious business, this.
There's a man dead, for God's sake. He's been murdered in cold blood in the street.
Cold blood, because he was a reptile.
What colour the blood was?
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, it was red.
Oh, okay. Just
That was
wanted
the
to...
first thing Randy checked.
Yeah.
That's all right then. It wasn't blue or green or.
No, snakes
Oh,
tend
it
to have
wasn't
red
blue or
blood
green
anyway.
like a snake. Yeah.
But
Oh, it
it
could
was
have
red
been.
only
could
when
have been.
exposed to oxygen.
I need some gin.
Yeah, so what are you two
Yeah.
doing?
So
Pink-blooded
you're
carnivore.
gonna send him to Caduceus. He's just gonna tell him the the same stories that we've heard. It's nothing
But
concrete.
they don't know that yet.
Yeah, but there's nothing concrete. This is why they sent us out to come and have a look. And if
I don't
They
think
fin-
they knew quite about how bad it was.
yeah, but we weren't supposed to interfere.
Well, we haven't technically. He shot him. We didn't. We still need to nick one of those eggs.
We're not supposed to interfere.
But we need evidence. Everybody knows that if you to gain evidence, you have gain information. You have evidence, or no one will believe us. If we've got the skin, put some skin in a bag.
Wait, what?
Skin of the woman. I bagged some snake skin bag and all
Must
that.
make some shoes out of it later.
Wait, you skinned a woman?
Well, she skinned herself technically, but it was yeah. Randy
What?
helped her. I was trying to stop him.
What woman? Why do you have a skin of a person in your handbag?
Evidence.
What is that going
We,
to
we don't collect this
achieve?
evidence when we go back.
Are you mad, Karina? Where else would you put it?
Well, if I get an egg, that's where it's going.
The woman, she doesn't have pockets.
In the skin of the woman that you've killed and skinned.
Didn't kill her. She chucked us out the house after we took her skin. But the fact is that she shed her
What?
skin. She's a snake.
Okay.
So there's evidence that the snake people are here, which is what we're not here for, though, is it? We're here for the inner circle, night, yellow thing. But anyway, so we need to get an egg and then get these people out of town. We can write a letter quickly. I'll quickly write a letter and get him to take it to Caduceus.
And you want him to take the skin and the egg too?
No, we'll keep that. We haven't got the egg yet. We definitely need the egg. And we need to see that baby. It might be a snake baby.
So you've skinned a woman. Now you want to break into somebody's house and steal eggs and stare at their child.
But don't you want to know whether the child is snake baby or just a baby?
Steal
I mean-
the baby while you're at it.
Good. Well, if it's worth it and the evidence is good, then we'll. I don't like children.
This
mean-
only sounds mad to you, Karina, because you're suffering from a bout of madness.
Stating the facts right now.
Yeah.
I passed
If
all
you
my
were
sanity
sane,
checks.
this would seem perfectly normal.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, so are we getting the others?
The snake people are obviously taking over this town and taking over the people and looking like the original people, which is why we have to start doing the cheek test on them. Because obviously these are snake people that we met in the jungle.
No, it's the opposite faction.
Yeah, but they're still snake people.
Yeah, but
Still
they might not do the same thing.
Well, we need to do the cheek test. Well, we've already seen the skin and the eggs being laid and the snake babies, so they're obviously snake people.
Well, no, because that woman wasn't a snake person, was she? That had the eggs. Did you test her?
No, I didn't get a chance to. She was a bit funny with us. Didn't get a chance.
She laid eggs.
Yeah, and then that's definitely not normal.
So the woman that you stole the skin from, was she a snake?
Well, I didn't do the cheek test, but underneath, probably might have been. But I mean, the fact that snakes shed their skin.
I thought you did do the cheat test, and that's why you
It
have
was
the
definitely.
It is why you have
Yeah.
the skin, yeah.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was a
Peeled it
snake
off like a
underneath.
roll of wallpaper.
I mean, she wasn't. There's something fundamentally wrong. Her skin fell off in my hand.
Yeah. Okay. So they have snake characteristics, but they're not snake people. So these are.
We don't
completely
know that yet. We've not
different.
done the proper test. We've not done the scientific test yet.
So the scientific test is either squeeze their cheeks, see if you can pull their skin off, or you need to cut their skin off.
Well, it did come off. That's what's in my bag.
So what was underneath?
More
Maybe-
skin.
So not snakeskin. So she's a person that
No,
living in-
did she have just normal skin or did
She
it?
looked amazing
Yeah,
underneath.
so she had
Really
the
fresh
skin
skin
underneath looked
actually,
like
yeah.
somebody 20 years younger.
Yeah.
Well, so that's definitely. Oh, actually, that sounds like a really good beauty treatment.
Sign me up.
That's a good feel. That
Let's go find out where Sherry done.
Yeah, Vinny's bottling it to sell it back home.
I know we need to get these people out of town. We need to get an egg, check the baby out, and then find
Get
the
who out of town?
inner peace people. No,
So
inner night
when-
people.
when's he get? What train's he getting? When's he going?
I believe there's a train at 12 noon.
No.
It's 2:30.
2:30 noon.
Soon. Okay.
Noon somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay. So
2.5 hours past noon.
so you want him to take a letter?
Well, I need to write this letter, but we need to get it down in a way that looks believable and that we're not raving lunatic.
There is
I mean-
no way for that to happen. Just yeah.
And she knows.
Right, so
I am almost a raving lunatic.
Might as well write it in blood, yeah.
Okay, so what? So we go and write a letter, or do you want to meet up with the other guys first?
We'll meet up and then I'll write a letter because I'm sure they're not getting up to anything nefarious.
Lord.
Okay. Well,
Where are they?
I don't know. I followed you. They were in the garden. They went the other way.
Let's head back to the crime scene.
I was
I
making
need
sure
to check
that
to
you
see if
weren't
the
gonna-
blood was red. I didn't see. Because I think snake blood is blue. Green. Is it?
Is it?
actually a fact? Have I just made that up totally?
Give us a natural roll. Roll.
No, I actually don't actually in real life know.
A natural world rule.
Oh, I think I might
I'm
fail this.
pretty sure all blood is red, isn't it?
I think there's a few rare instances where it's not.
Oh, yeah, well, you could, yes, maybe you do think it's blue.
Yeah.
It's
So I'm
blue,
gonna go
yes,
check.
yeah, it's blue. Of course it is.
Snake's
blue.
Snake's blood is blue, so we need to go check the blood from the vicar.
But I
Reverend.
don't think these people are actually
Are you
snakes.
sure about that?
Yeah, because humans.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, snake blood's blue. Yeah, definitely.
Vinny, you're not there. You're not there, Vinny.
Oh yeah.
Vinny, what are you talking about? Snake blood's blue. That's why would you shout that out in the middle
Let's
of?
just go. Let's go find the others.
Yeah.
Randall needs to make a natural word roll.
No, I need to make a sanity check on
Random- a
Vincent.
random
He's
moment
rambling about random things.
Oh. Oh God.
I just had
Okay.
It was wrong.
Right, so you two, so Jamie and Karina, you're going to try and find some of the others. Return to the
Yeah.
crime scene, you said. Right, very good. Okay, so I think we'll leave that behind for a while.
It's
Let's
for
go
the
to somewhere. Let's go somewhere where something slightly saner is perhaps happening.
Oh, I'll soon fix that.
So, Alfie.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere saner.
Oh,
Well, choices
Do you
are
want us to
limited.
get do you want us to get some other players?
Choices are limited. We have to go with what we've got. So you reach so moving down the street and from alleyway to alleyway, you reach the corner of the street just down from the from the sheriff's station,
Yeah.
sheriff's office.
Just want
in
to
fact.
observe it briefly, just to make sure that there was only one deputy there earlier, wasn't there?
There was.
I just want to
There
make
is.
sure that it's still just him.
Well, there's no police cars parked outside.
Then I will hurry across the street.
Are you
Towards
taking the two arsonists with you?
Well, when you put it like that, I'll tell them to follow me in just a few moments. Give me a couple of minutes, and then come
Okay.
across. Yeah.
Okay, so you head down the street to the sheriff's office. I'm peering in through the window.
Yeah, yeah.
See, there appears to be just that same single deputy in the office.
Okay. I'm going to step in through the door.
Okay.
What's he doing?
He's kind of just leant back in the chair with his feet on the desk, possibly even. Let's have a look. See. Yes, he's. It looks like he might have dozed off. He's got his hat pulled down over his eyes, and he's just feet on the desk, leaning back in the chair.
Okay. I'm looking around for what could potentially be used as like a heavy object to be used as a lateral cranial impact enhancer.
Well, there's I should imagine there'd be something. Maybe a doorstop, a metal doorstop.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to the guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to beat him about the head with it.
Okay, so we'll try and find some saner group. Okay, so you're going to try and
knock the guy out. If
you can. Give me a fighting brawl roll.
Okay.
I would contend that it's.
Oh my God! God. Well, I thought you were tending to knock him out. So if you
wanted to.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you were just beating him around the head, then I don't think there'd be much of his head left.
I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to knock him out.
So yes, you definitely expertly clock him around the back of the head, and he just tumbles off the chair unconscious, knocked cold, out cold.
I'll take his
one that's like a spot click.
I'll take his gun from his holster if he's carrying it.
He probably is, yes.
And I'll make my way to the back of the where the cells were.
Yes.
I'll take his keys as well, if I may.
Yes, you can take the keys, yes.
And I will make my way back to where our buddy Bill is.
Okay, so Bill kind of looks up from where he's sat. Says, "Mr. Monroe, what are you doing here? Do you find Susie?" I'll
start trying the keys to unlock the door.
Okay, it doesn't take long. There's only 2 cells, so in fact, there's probably just one key for both for the same.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't say anything to him. I just unlock the door, and push it to.
Miss Monroe, what's wrong? Why are you speaking, Miss? What's going on?
We don't have much time. Look, the Reverend's been killed. We need to get you out of town. There's a train at 2:30. You need to be on it. I've got Susie. I've got Gregory. Your wife is... No, we don't want his wife because she's the one that's... Is she the one with the skin problem?
Yes.
She doesn't like us. I won't get her.
No. Well, she doesn't like you. Alfie's a charmer.
It's my wife. She may be being afflicted by the Reverend, but she's still my wife, Mr. Monroe. I can't leave my wife here.
Well, you've got a choice, my friend. You can either be on the train and out of here and out of the sheriff's hands, or you can go back to your wife, who is probably mourning the death of Reverend Cornfield right now.
What now? The Reverend's dead?
He's dead. Now, we don't have much time. Would you be so kind as to step out?
No. Hold on there. What do you mean the Reverend's dead? Who killed you? Have you killed him?
No. Somebody else did that for us. Now, come on, let's go.
Get Susie to on the train.
Just across the street.
I can't leave.
Train.
I can't leave them without my wife. Make sure they're on the train. I'll make my own way. Tell them I'll see them. I'll meet them at my sister's in Oklahoma City. I need to get my wife.
Bill, do you think she's going to come with you?
I've got to try, sir. She's my wife. I love her. And he gets up and comes out of the cell and says, "Get my daughter on the train to my sister's place." And he kind of like just rushes past you out the out the door, out the sheriff's office.
Okay. I'll step out into the office and do a quick check on the guy that I've just clocked on the head, make sure he's not dying or anything.
No, he's he's got quite a nasty wound on the back of his head, but no, he's not dead. He's probably got a bad headache.
Yeah. I'm going to drag him back to the cell and lock him in.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, throw the blanket over him so it looks like there's a person laying on the bed.
Okay.
Lock the door, and then I'll...
what are you going to do with the keys?
I might just drop them down a drain somewhere
Okay.
as we step out.
Yeah, drain outside. You can easily drop them down there. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that by this point, Gregory and Susie have turned up.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, yeah, maybe they're just cautiously making their way across the street. Yeah, just come poke their heads around the corner and just come running across.
So I'll just explain to them. Okay. We need to get to the station now. You need to be on the next train out of here. Your father says you're gonna get to his sister's in Oklahoma City. Do you know where that is? Not Oklahoma City. Do you know where your father's sister? Your aunt.
Yes, I know where my aunt lives. Yeah, yes.
Right.
Is my father coming? You?
He's gonna get your mother. So I guess he'll meet you there. He'll be okay.
Give me a social role. You can get. I will let you choose. Presumably, it's not going to be intimidate.
No, it's not really charm though, is it? It's persuade, I think.
Oh,
which is
is it kind of leaning more to persuade, I suppose? It's unless you can, argue your case. Unless you can.
I cannot.
Intimidate.
No, I can't. It's not really charming anybody. I'm trying to persuade her.
Okay.
So that's what I'll go for.
Fast talk could be viable as well, of course.
That's really bad.
Oh wow, that is persuade is awful, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Good thing he's so charming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the reaction for a start?
We can't go without my father. We need to go. We need to go and get my father. Wait for my father. We need to go and help him.
What, you want to help him with your mother?
Yes.
Will she listen to you?
I don't know. She'll listen to my father. She'll listen to my dad. He told her she couldn't attend the Reverend services anymore, and she stayed at home.
And then he doesn't need you, does he? Let's go. Is that me pushing the roll?
I think that's you pushing the roll, isn't it? I mean, is that you can. I'll let you switch it to a fast talk if you wish.
It's not a fast talk, is it?
No, well, it's up to you. I give you the option.
I think it's a push.
Okay.
Oh, I'm spending the luck pill. I'm spending the luck pill.
You can't. It's a push roll.
Oh, shit the bed.
Oh, damn it.
So it counts as a.
The fumble.
It counts as a fumble. So she just turns. So Susie just like says, "No, I can't leave my father," and she just runs. And Greg is like, "Susie, where are you going?" And he kind of looks at you, looks at Susie running off down the street, looks at you and says, "I'm sorry, mister." And he runs
You
off.
better talk into being on that train, or You're in real trouble.
So I do what I can. And yeah, they go running off down the street, presumably in the direction of the Chambon house.
Okay. So I'll
Chambon.
yeah. As I walk past the drain, I'll just drop the keys down it.
Yeah.
Stick the old deputy's gun into my jacket pocket.
Okay.
And I'll make my way back, I guess.
Let me give you his gun. In case, have you still got your gun on your character sheet, or do you need
I got it. I think I got a gun on my character. I got it.
sorry.
38.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
the same as like standard police issue. So yeah. Sorry, where'd you say you're headed?
You know, I don't fucking know. I feel like I should go after them, but no, after that roll, probably not. I'm gonna head back towards. Where would the guys go? I don't know where they'd go.
Make an idea roll.
Okay.
Make an idea roll. If it's successful, then yeah, you maybe the scene of the where you last saw them is the
Yeah. I'm not great at this. Well, that'll do though.
But that'll
Yeah.
do. Mm-hmm. So you're heading back.
Yeah, and I want
Back
to
to
make sure
church,
that I kind of stay off the main street as much as I can because I don't want it to look like I'm coming back from the sheriff's office. If you get me.
Yeah. Okay. Circuitous route.
Yes.
Very well. So, Vinny and Randall. I think I did. Where was Jamie and Karina heading again? You were heading back to.
Back to seeing the crime.
Okay,
She wants
so
to
Yeah, there was no
blood.
no, I'm not touching the blood.
right. So shall we say that? Vinny and Randy, were you still there? Or you headed off? So you'd learnt that, according to some of the people still on the street, the sheriff had headed towards the Reverend's house. So what were you two doing?
Randy's
Yeah,
on
we
the hunt
were-
for the Reverend.
Yeah, we were heading towards the Reverend's house.
You were heading towards the Reverend's house. Okay, so in which case, you can make between the four of you can make a group roll. If it's successful, then you happen to come across each other. If not, then you just happen to miss each other.
65.
Who rolls the lowest?
Whoever's got the lowest.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That
I've got
was not-
66.
I apologize.
So
I've got 64.
I'm used
I think
to
it. Yeah,
D&D.
I mistakenly rolled.
Go ahead.
It's not that distressing. 64 is pretty good, Tony.
Sorry.
What did you have, Randy? What's your look?
No, it's way higher. I shouldn't have rolled.
Yeah.
I keep
think-
mixing up D&D.
I think we should go with Randy's though, like, 'cause we went with mine
Oh,
before.
no,
I think you
no.
should be the first to roll.
Missing
New
each other
rule.
is
House
fine.
rule.
So yes, by the time you return to the scene of the crime, Randy and Vinny. There's no sign of Randy, Vinny, or Alfie.
Or the Reverend.
Or the Reverend. There's just, in fact, there's no sign of anybody. Maybe they're like those few people that were hanging around. They've gone, so they're just like look, there's just overturned chairs scattered across the street, and this this pool of blood where the Reverend fell.
What colour is it?
It is red.
Jamie, you dumbass.
Oh, well, I just thought Snake's blood was blue, so I just wanted to check.
It turns out he was just human. He
And
was
well,
human.
What? Oh, they've took the body away, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah. So no.
No. Or just even closer examination to look for scaly skin, see if his skin comes off, another piece of skin to collect.
Yeah.
Eventually, she'll have an entire suit.
Just cutting bits off people.
Yeah, like a serial killer.
Dead skin
Collected a
mask.
finger today.
So, so we can't see anybody. But
No.
Bob's.
Right.
How far away is the egg lady?
How far away is the egg lady? That would be Peggy Shaw Peggy Shaw is where's the Shaw
Number
residence?
15.
Number 15, which is there, yes.
And where are
About
we?
half at the church, so about half a mile away.
Just 15 minutes.
Yeah, about 15 minutes walk. 10, 15.
Should we go and get the
5
eggs?
minutes.
I don't know where the others are, but we need to be. Things are going very wrong very quick in the channel. We need to be getting the evidence and getting out quick as.
Be able to take an egg. I mean, I don't think.
I think we need to gather evidence. We could go back and nobody will believe us, but we have to take physical evidence back with it. No one's going to believe anything that we say.
How are we gonna get an egg?
I'm going to kick a door in and we'll go and walk. They're in the kitchen. It's the first room we walk into.
Okay.
We have a gun. We'll shoot her in the. No, we're nice. We'll persuade her. We'll be really nice to her.
And compassionate.
Give us your children.
Yeah, but we're nice and compassionate to steal the eggs.
Well, she got upset with us. They all seem to get upset with us, isn't it?
It's a pun. It's like a real wonder, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll go in. She was upset with me last time, so we could go in and apologise and distract her, and then one of us nicks the eggs from underneath the heater.
Stove.
So,
I mean, we're investigating. We have to investigate and find evidence.
yeah, but I mean, the eggs. We don't actually know what the evidence is going to be.
Well, we'll take two. We can crack one open and then take one for somebody else to crack open. I think they're
Just gonna-
snakes. We could see what was in them.
Incubate, to keep it incubated.
Didn't we? Weren't we able to see them? If I recall, weren't we able
They
to
were,
see?
they
Oh,
were,
yeah,
partly, yeah,
yeah.
they were partly translucent. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take two. We'll have one for breakfast.
A bit nice scrambled, eh?
So yeah, you could see like they were partly translucent. You could see like a fetus inside them.
Weren't they
Quite
making noises as well? Weren't they making odd?
Though you could see them moving. They weren't making noises,
Oh,
but they
okay.
were
Randy will be able to identify them with his major animal skill thing.
Oh, we could fill her in of what's happened. And
If
say
he
that-
sees them things, he's identifying it with the bottom of his boot.
Yeah, we
Okay,
could tell her that the Reverend is dead and then we come to collect the
That's
eggs on his
splatter.
for safekeeping. I don't think she'll believe that.
I know, we'll tell her that her husband was at fault, and then she'll be so distraught that she won't know what's going on.
Okay, let's wing it. We'll just say the first. No, let's not say the first thing.
I mean, you have just been doing that, and so far, it's not been great.
Okay, we'll go. You do the talking. I'll do the egg taking.
False.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Book well and truly passed.
okay.
There's some strange words coming out of my mouth tonight, and I just don't know what will happen if I'm allowed to speak without adult supervision.
Right. Let's see. Okay. So, just want to go briefly back to Alfie. So as you step outside, Susie and Gregory have gone. You're stood outside. And you just dropped the keys into the drain outside the sheriff's office,
Yeah.
and the phone starts to ring in the sheriff's office. No, you could just ignore it.
Oh,
I'd answer it. You know you would.
Bing, bing. Bing, bing.
you know what? I'm
Ring,
gonna
ring.
answer the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bing, bing.
I won't say. I'll just lift it up. Don't say anything.
Sorry.
Okay. So you lift it up, and you hear this. You can hear this sound like heavy breathing and kind of sort of faint sobbing sound. Hello, is this the sheriff deputy? Is anybody there? Can anybody hear me?
I hope he puts on his best American accent, which is way better than mine, by the way. Yes, ma'am. What's the problem?
It's deputy. It's Peggy Shaw.
Peggy, are you all right?
No. I came downstairs. Somebody's taken some of my babies.
We haven't got there yet.
Some of my babies.
They're gone. There's 2 of my babies. They're gone. They were...
Don't panic, Peggy. Somebody will be there. Somebody will be there right away. You just calm down now. When did this happen? What?
I don't know. I was upstairs seeing to Jeremiah, and I must have fallen asleep. I came downstairs to check on the others, and they were gone. 2 of them are gone.
Don't you worry. An officer will be there as soon as possible. Peggy, you just lock the door and make sure that you don't let anybody else in. Okay?
Oh,
that was a
okay.
mistake, wasn't it?
So Jeremiah
Okay,
was
don't be long.
Judas.
miscatalogued as a...
I didn't even think about it. I don't know why I said that.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, that was just a brief. So, Randall and Vinny, you're heading towards the Reverend's house. And coming around the corner, you can see the Reverend's house, and there you see, just in time to see the sheriff's car pulling away. You kind of duck around the corner as it comes back down the street. And duck out of sight.
Can we tell if the body is in the sheriff's car from where we are, or does it look like it's laden down at the back or something, or we can't really?
No, you can't. You can't see the. You just see.
Right.
You see the sheriff and deputy in the car.
Okay. Why would they even bring the body to his house? That's highly odd. Vinny, you got into this place once before. Let's go in again. Should be pretty easy.
Yeah, it's easy enough to get in.
Do we see drag marks anywhere, like on the path leading up, like from where the car was, maybe, as if somebody was lazy and didn't want to lift, the body with 2 and just dragged it?
I can make a spot hidden roll,
Right.
Mr.
I
Savage.
can try.
He's looking, I'm looking.
Okay. In which case, you can give Mr. Savage a bonus dice then onto his spot hidden roll.
Okay, thank
Gonna
you.
go around there.
There we go. And 1 bonus die. Oops. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
sweet.
so there's no drag marks. Obviously, if they brought the body, they must have carried it. But you do see the odd spot of blood. Just a few, but like that leads a definite trail of blood spots up to the front door of the house.
Vinny, they brought him this way. Look. I'm now hurriedly following over to this place, and we opened the back door, if I remember correctly, not the front last
I
time.
believe it was the back door. Yes.
I'm going to try just to turn the handle to see if the front door is open.
It is
And
not.
unlocked.
It's it's locked.
They must have taken the keys out of his pocket. Vinny, do you want to go through the back and enter the same way you did last time, and I'll pretend to knock on the door and you'll answer? I won't pretend. I'll actually knock on the door.
Yeah, there was a window open at the back last time, wasn't it?
I believe I can't remember. You went out. You went out through the back door. I know that much.
I'll go around the back and see what's open, windows, doors wise. Or
Okay.
opens up.
So yeah. One or the other. I think they definitely went out through the back door, and there's no reason why the sheriff would have checked the back door. So yeah, the back door is still unlocked.
I'll go in through the back, and I'll wait for the knock. And then open the
Oh,
front
I'm
door.
knocking here.
Yeah, okay. So yeah. So
And as you go in, I'm going to go. Mrs. Sheffield, so good to see you. So sorry for your loss. And I'll walk in and is it evident to us where the dead body is?
So you mean spotting? So you see,
Follow
you
the
spot
blood
after
trail.
looking around a bit, you spot some more, little spots of blood, and it leads you. You follow them to the bedroom, the main bedroom upstairs, where you find the Reverend's cold body laid on the bed. Maybe a sheet has been, sort of draped over him, and there's a small blood stain in the sheet where it rests on his forehead.
I'm going to pull back the sheet and do a cheek test.
Okay. So you go do the cheek test, check his eyes, check his. There's nothing inhuman about him.
Shamalama ding dong! Vincent, this guy is real. He's a real man.
Real dead.
That's... Oh my god. I was quite sure it was something more nefarious. And I will search the body. Maybe giving an idea to Vincent.
Yeah, see if there's anything important in this, and I'll hand you his wallet.
Oh. Well, he didn't have any cash in here, coincidentally, but what else did he have in his wallet?
Funny that.
So, well, pretty much nothing. There's a little bit of cash, or there was.
No.
But yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary at all.
Quick look around. I'm having a look around the bedroom, see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. And what about Randall?
I guess I'll put the sheet back over him.
Okay.
Say, well, Reverend, as you go forth to continue on your journey, remember that a wise man once said, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." I'm gonna kind of do a last benediction on him.
Okay. And a hand reaches up from underneath the sheet. No. Right. Okay. So.
That
You
wasn't a hand.
So you search the bedroom. I mean, in fact, you got free. You pretty much got free reign to search the entire house, and the only thing unusual about Reverend Cornfield's house is how ordinary it is.
Okay.
Vincent, do you
There
think
is,
were
of
two?
course, his Bible. And you do, of course, find you knew about that. Did you know about the map that that Karina and
Yeah, I
Jane-
was in the house when we
Yeah.
got that the first time. Yeah.
So yeah, you find the Bible, and you can, of course, get easily access the original map as well.
Smart thinking, Vincent. It'll be easier to copy if we had the original with us.
We're going to take it. We'll go then. I'll hand that to Randy if he's so keen on taking it. I don't want to lift things out of the Reverend's house.
It's not so much lifting it out of the Reverend's house as continuing on his path of goodness. For if we are to continue this
Something else here, Randy. You don't have to
charade,
pretend the Reverend's good. Nobody's listening.
if we continue in this charade, we might get closer to finding out who is really behind all of this. Something
Think it went
nefarious
around
is
it.
going on. Something gave this mortal man the power to impregnate women with lizards, to change their skin, to give them appetites to eat insects, And it was not just normal blood and flesh of a man that could have done this. There is still something slithering afoot.
You take
Nice.
it. You take it then, Randy.
Oh yes.
So you're taking a map? Are you taking the
He
Bible
would
as well,
want.
or-
He would want us to have it. Yes, for sure. I'm taking the Bible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my the inner pocket, because that's what's gonna wind up saving me as the bullet is shot towards my heart. But
Okay, so we'll switch back to probably to Jamie and Karina, because of course searching the house, the Reverend's house, will have taken you some time.
I'll grab a bite to eat at the same time while we're there too. Just eat up.
Oh
more
well, there's actually.
Nice salami.
Yeah, there was something in the house, wasn't there? Last time that you were
Yes,
there.
yes. So yes, there's one. Yeah, I'd forgotten about it. There is one more. There's one thing that's odd about the house. That isn't ordinary. There's no fresh food. You go to grab a bite. There's no fresh food in the house. There's only canned and dried foods, packets of dried food, and they're all months out of date. But there's a large number in the kitchen. There's a large number of humane mouse traps. But we'll
I
leave
didn't
it
know
at
the
that anyway.
humane company made mousetraps.
So we'll leave it. I'll leave you with that. for-
Are there mice in any of them?
No, they are not. They're all kind of stacked up on the side in the kitchen.
We've seen that before.
No. Well, it's common to have rodent problems in these.
Where did we see this
Sounds-
before?
In this house.
I was here, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh well, you have seen it somewhere else before as well.
Yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, you can make an idea roll, I guess.
Idea is education or.
Yeah, idea is intelligence. sorry.
Intelligence, INT.
Thanks, fuck for that.
So either of
Intel.
you can both make an idea roll if you want.
Oh yeah,
Intelligence roll.
I would assume maybe the church, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I think it was the
Random-
church.
Where did my dice go? I thought I rolled it.
Nope.
Here we go.
Oh nice.
Okay. So yeah, there was one other place where you saw lots of these humane traps and cages as well.
Was it Meadham's?
It was the
estate?
Medium Estate.
No, Vincent. I'm pretty sure it was the hotel we were staying at.
Meadham was set up like this in his kitchen. Wasn't it his kitchen as
Yeah,
well?
they were in a few of the houses, but
What
I
are
mean
you
a few of the
talking
rooms,
about?
but
With the amount
particularly
of
the
cats
kitchen.
they had? Why would they even have needed it? There were tons of cats and dogs around. They wouldn't have had a rodent problem. I'm pretty sure it was the church. Anyways, that's unimportant. I'm not going to argue with you about these types of things. But you're wrong.
Right. So while you're pondering that, and you can discuss it among yourselves if you wish.
A place like that
can-
doesn't have a rodent problem. Sorry, 1 second. It is they're catching food for snakes. That's what the mouse traps are. That's why they're humane ones, to catch live food for snakes. That's why this guy's got them here. He feeds his snakes. He does his tricks at the church with them. And Meadham had all those snakes at his place as well. That's what the live mouse traps are for.
Oh, the pit.
Sorry.
The pit of snakes.
Okay. So
Maybe onto something. But I doubt it.
Karina and Jamie, you come along around the corner of Foss and onto round onto Scarborough Street, where the Shaw residence is located. And you see as you're approaching, you briefly see a face at the window, like peering, like peering through the curtains, and then it suddenly like disappears as like curtains like drawn back.
Okay. I guess we go and knock.
Okay. Right. You go and knock on the door.
We have to apologise.
So
Yeah.
there's a pause. You can hear like some movement inside. Maybe something being knocked over. And a kind of it sounds like somebody's voice, and then what do you want? What do you want? The sheriff's coming.
I don't think the sheriff is going to be coming for a while. We came to bring you the news of what's happened because they're a little bit preoccupied. We're just here to talk.
What do you mean preoccupied? I just spoke to the sheriff's office.
Yeah,
Let us in, we can explain.
So no, they said the deputy told me to lock the door and don't let anybody in until they arrived. So I don't even know who you are. Oh no, you're that. No, ain't you those two that came? I know you. You're those people from New York, eh? I ain't letting you in the house.
No, you've not seen me before. We're just here to bring you some news. It'd be easier if we weren't talking through a door. It's about George.
What about George? And how do I know you? You're strangers. How do I know? How do I know that you aren't people who took my children?
Your children?
Somebody took my children.
Awful.
your
The sheriff
children.
sent us.
No, he didn't. Don't you lie to me, miss. Why would the
took your
sheriff send you?
children?
I don't know. I told you. I just spoke. I phoned the sheriff's office. Somebody took them while I was sleeping. A few hours ago.
We're so sorry for that happened to you. We can assure you, we would never take your children. I mean, we could wait here until the sheriff came. We need to speak to you about George, but we can't say it in front of the sheriff. Would it be better if we waited till the sheriff came and we could talk after?
What about George? Is he coming home?
Gregory.
Gregory, yeah.
I was about to say, Jack.
I'll go along with that, George.
It was a G. I was like, so yeah.
Well, I must have called him about 3 or 4 different names last term.
Okay. Look, there's some stuff happened in town. There's a lot of commotion. Look, I can't say it out in the street.
So I let you in after the sheriff told me not to let anybody in until he got here.
We don't mind waiting.
Well, it looks like you're waiting then.
I'm gonna turn around to Jamie and was like, why does she not like New Yorkers? I mean, to be fair, I think I've got a British accent, so. But yeah.
We didn't do
you have,
anything.
yeah.
She just got spooked. We did nothing. I mean,
You tried to force your way upstairs.
that's nothing. I wanted a toilet.
That's nothing.
I want to see your baby.
The level of what's okay is like severely dropped.
But you got to remember, this was a different time.
Yesterday.
This was the 30s. It was perfectly acceptable to break into people's houses and steal their children.
Steal their babies.
I just turn around and say, "Look, we mean you no harm, but it's all going wrong in the town. The Reverend's been shot. The church has blown up."
Give me a fast talk rule.
No. Can I do something else?
Only
Can I
if you
use
give me a good
roll instead?
Yeah.
Only if you can give it a
Can I
justifier.
use maybe climb or appraise or archaeology maybe?
Fast talk or psychology.
Oh, pig. Well, I mean, you fast talk is 5 and psychology is 10. So yeah, we're going for. You sure you don't want archaeology?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What about persuade? That's 13. There's 3 points extra on that one.
Oh, well, that makes a difference.
It makes all the difference.
Yeah, you made a massive amount of difference there. Yeah, she hates me.
You did say most of the same stuff last time.
The Reverend's dead? What do you mean the Reverend's dead?
This is why we
No,
didn't
that can't,
through the door.
that can't be right.
It is. We saw it ourselves. I mean, the whole town did.
It's all going very bad out there. We just wanted to check you're okay, and we wanted to explain to you about Gregory.
What about Gregory? Is he all right? Is he coming home?
Well, actually, I don't know about that, but
Well,
we need to know if you've seen him.
yeah.
But obviously,
I haven't. I told you before. I haven't seen Gregory for 2 days now.
Like they think he was involved. We don't think he did. He was. Like, we've spoken to we saw him not long before it happened, and we don't think they think he was involved. The sheriff had rounded him up and everything, but because of what happened, everybody has got separated.
Well, I better wait till the sheriff gets here. Then surely he can tell me explain what's happening, where my Gregory is.
I think the sheriff's going to be quite busy for quite a while. Obviously,
No.
there's been a murder.
I spoke to him on the phone just a short while ago. I told you they told me, the deputy told me to lock the door and wait until one of the officers arrived.
How help?
So that's what I'm going to do.
Can I try something?
No.
What might that be?
It's not that bad. It's not one of my insane talents. I want to try and use the Master of Disguise, but the ventriloquism part of it.
Okay.
Not going to be that bad.
Okay. To do what?
Just to try and just to make it, if I can, because the thing is, it's through a door. I know it might be hard, but to seem like the sound coming from inside the house, but saying her name. So I'm gonna try and deepen my voice and say Peggy, but make it to her sound like it's from inside the house.
Oh, your voice.
Okay. So you may spend 10 luck points to gain a bonus dice to disguise or acting includes so that will be a acting roll, I guess. And you can spend 10 luck to add a bonus dice to it if you wish.
So that goes down to that. Oh, I've lost the thing. Let's see.
Oh, that's a fail. You can spend luck or you can push it. If you push it, you got to give some justification for pushing it. Or you can spend the luck. It's what? 21 luck, is that?
Yeah, 21.
Aye.
So, if I push it, does it roll all the dice again?
Yeah,
Or, yeah.
yeah. But then you can't spend luck. And a fail
Then a
is
bad
a
thing
fumble.
can happen.
Feels a fumble. Do it.
I think. So, push, I've got to explain, like, how I try and make it work better. Is that what,
Yes,
like,
yeah,
what you mean?
yeah.
I mean, you can argue. Can you not push it and then roll something else?
You could if you were, if again, you guys, I mean, you got to, still need to justify it, but
yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't have to, push roll does not have to be the same skill. Although I'm not quite sure where you would go from a ventriloquist, where you would go from with a ventriloquist.
You love running games for us because we just never go the way you plan.
Keep things interesting. That's what we do. Yeah, I think I'll push it. Stop it. And because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna I'm gonna kneel down because is she behind the door or at the window? I can't.
She was speaking from behind the door. Yeah, whether she still is there or not, I mean, you presume she is.
So I'm gonna crouch down and bundle up my body to try and. I don't really. The problem is I don't actually know how ventriloquism works, but I'm trying to do anything to deepen my voice and be on a different level than she is. So going down, because obviously I can't go up, be high. So going down, so it's a lower.
Okay.
Trying to literally trying to angle it, trying to deepen my voice. I'll even I don't know, put my hand on my throat. Literally, Jamie, we stood there, and I'm just there, holding up my face and in my throat, and just and then briefly you can hear it going, Piggy.
She's literally throwing her voice under the door.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what a fumble would be with that. But go on.
Phil, did you plan for this bit?
No, not really.
Sure.
I'm not really planned for any of this. So hey, thank God for that, because I had no idea what the fumble was going to be.
That would have been interesting.
And you thought it was me that had the mad ideas.
And that was supposed to be Gregory. Or you wanted to think it was something, or just any.
Just a deep voice that's because she's heard both of our voices. Just a deep voice from inside the house, just to try and. I'm trying to scare her a little bit, I guess.
Yes. Good idea. I like that. Let's see. Where's Peggy? Oh wow, she's not very stable, is she?
I know the feeling.
Oh.
Oh my God! There's somebody in the house! There's somebody in the house!
That's genius. I gotta hand it to you, Tony. That's genius.
What do you mean? Are you okay?
And you, so suddenly the door flies open, and she almost, she trips, and she just trips over you where you're crouched underneath the door. She rushes out the door and just goes head first down the steps,
Killing her instantly.
Yeah, I'll run. I'll follow her, but I was intentionally kneeling over you, obviously.
I'm so running in the house and getting an egg.
Yeah, I'm literally in the way. It's oh my God, are you okay? It's oh, don't move too quickly. Are you okay?
So she's as you looked at her, she's can't I say she's gone face down. There's she's broken her nose and there's blood. She's the big scrape down the side of the face.
God.
In her condition as well.
Don't worry, I'll see who's in there. You're
she's
safe,
pregnant.
stay there. And I get my gun out and run in the house. I'm getting an egg and I'm getting a look at that baby. I'll search the house.
Wow.
So what are you doing first? Egg first or upstairs first?
I love how. Oh, I'm so scared that somebody's taking my children. Oh, we'll help you. I'm going to steal more of your children.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well,
well,
that's the thing. You must have miscounted. They must have taken 3 of your children.
So yeah, I'm
Or
going to grab a
she's
tea
not a
towel.
spare
I
member.
was going to run through the
Got
kitchen.
one
I'm
for
going to grab
breakfast.
a tea towel, grab an egg, wrap it up, put it in the bag, run up the stairs, which was near the kitchen, and check. And I was shout, "Where's the baby?"
Oh, give us a fast talk roll.
No, stop asking me to do fast talk.
Stop doing fast talky things.
While she's doing that, I would be like trying to
Oh,
a bandage, trying to wipe her down. It's like, oh my god, are you okay? And this, that, and the other.
Okay.
I'm not waiting for her to give me permission, by the way. I'm just doing it anyway. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm trying to reassure
Okay,
her that
so
I'm not pinching her babies. Well, I am, but she doesn't know that.
So you, so you grab one of these eggs from underneath the stove, and it's warm. And as you pick it up, you can feel the weight of it, and you feel it sort of shifts. It kind of moves as the weight inside, as whatever inside like moves and squirms.
I can wrap it up in a tea towel. How many's left?
There are.
tea towel.
Let's see. There are two after you've taken that one.
Okay. Don't worry, there's still 2 eggs here. I checked the baby.
And then you can coming from upstairs.
I'm kind of compassionate. I'm going to go and check the baby anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so everything up to this moment was kind of compassionate.
Punt it out the window while you're there.
So Alfie.
Hello.
You were heading to the scene of the murder, were you not?
I guess I was.
I think that's what you said. I can't.
I don't know if it matters anymore, Phil. But, yes, I think that's where we said we're going.
So you arrive there there's nobody here anymore. Just like I said, there's just the scattered chairs, the overturned lectern, blood on the floor.
Yeah, hang my head resignedly. God damn it! Looking around for any sign of them whatsoever, seeing nothing, thinking, what would Randy do?
And promptly do the exact opposite.
Ooh. I'm a bit of a loss here. Is there anybody about at all? Just completely deserted.
Well, you can. So look about you see there's people. You see maybe you see somebody in one of the houses opposite the church,
Okay.
opposite the ruins of the church. Maybe like looking out the window, watching you.
Yeah.
But there's nobody on the street.
Okay. I'll ignore them. I got no idea. I'm gonna head. Let me have. Maybe I'll head to the bar.
Okay. So that's back to the train station across the
Oh
train
man,
track.
that's miles away.
It is a long way. It's on the opposite side of town almost.
Other end of the town, aye.
It's up here.
Okay. You know what? I will head back in the direction of the Reverend's house.
Okay.
My
enough.
thinking being that if there's nobody there, I might break in and have a look.
Yeah. That's probably a reasonable assumption that
Yeah.
the others might have thought that as well. Fair enough. So, shall we say that, so when you arrive there and you find back...
Sorry. I would like, if possible, because I think enough time has passed. Vincent, you know what? I don't know why they brought the Reverend back here, but I don't have a good feeling about this. And, there are a lot of abandoned homes around here. I bet you see the one across the yard there? I haven't seen any movement around that one. What do you say we take the Reverend's body and stash it away in one of those abandoned houses? We should probably tie him up too, because whatever they're planning for him, if they are, I don't want them to find him. I want us
hide
only
his
to know where
body.
he is. Yeah, in one of the abandoned houses, tied up so he can't come back to life. He can't be found by other people. And
Yeah, I had a bullet in the head, man. I don't think he's coming back to life, but if you need help hiding a body, that's something I've got a lot of experience with, actually.
Carduceus sent us. Anything could happen. I want to be in control of the body, and we're not in control as long as other people know where the Reverend is.
I mean, you know what kind of family I'm from in New York. I can hide a body in my back pocket. That's not a problem.
Oh God, you're not chopping him up, are you?
He's got big pockets.
That's okay, but it might be awkward. Like you don't want people going around that old joke. Is that a Reverend in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me type of thing, of course. So why don't we just, I mean, if you don't think we should and you want to keep him here, that's fine. But I
No, if you say so, Randy.
No, I don't. I'm just posturing here.
You're the brains of the operation here, Randy, no me.
I think so.
If you think we need to hide his body,
I think
we
we
hide his
do.
body.
I think we do, because we might want to make it seem like he's alive later. Like, kind of a weekend at Bernie's type of thing, saying, I bestow... I bestow upon Randall Savage.
Turns out they got the idea from this very instant.
What do you think? Only if it fits in the timeline of what the Keeper allows.
If you want to...
What?
I mean, it's still... So it's April. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon, so it's still light.
Well, that's why I would do it through the backyards, meaning adjoining houses.
Yeah, I mean,
If I
like you
find
say,
one that is-
but right, like you rightly said, there are a lot. The majority of the town is abandoned. Yeah, houses, businesses. So yeah, there are a lot of abandoned properties.
Vince, go get some of the jute twine you found in the kitchen, and we'll take that with us too, and let's bundle up the body. You don't have to put it in your pocket to carry it across, the yard. I'll help you carry it. Make sure not to drag it. We don't want to leave drag marks of 2 heels that people could follow.
The back pocket was
be very careful. Be very careful to wrap the head wound very well, so that there aren't droplets of blood that could lead a trail to where we're hiding the body.
It's more and more like we're covering up a murder, but yeah, okay.
Well, no. We're absconding with a dead body. Those are 2 completely different crimes.
You're correct. Make a locket.
I think there's probably a difference of about maybe 10 years between the two.
50 grand in
Okay. Right. In which case, Alfie, can you give us a look? Is that what you're? Is that what?
I kind of feel that this is Jake getting some kind of revenge.
No.
That's how it feels.
No.
But
Is that so? That's what Randall and Vinny's doing then? Is it? You're wrapping the body up and removing it to a nearby abandoned property.
Yeah,
I
trying to
killed
hide
anybody and I'm hiding the body, man.
Maybe there's a cellar like in one to keep the body cool so it doesn't smell. Randy thinks about these things, from
quite
being
warm,
a
right, okay.
famous hunter.
A taxidermist. Yeah.
So where's the
Body stature.
So yeah, the nearest place is likely to be an abandoned house. Yeah. So you want to take it to the next abandoned house over?
Yeah,
Okay.
from through the backyard, like so. It's
Yeah.
I'll make sure nobody's hanging wet laundry on the line. I'm not gonna,
Yeah. Okay. So you make sure
out an old deer with a sniper.
you make sure the
It's
coast is
clear.
clear before you start carrying the body wrapped in bed sheets out through the back gate. Right. Okay. So Alfie, give me a look roll then.
maybe there's a wheelbarrow so we can make it look like it's just gardening debris or
I think you
something.
just carry it on a ladder. Carry it on a ladder or something.
Okay, so Alfie, you get to the Reverend's house. So you find
It
the
would have been
back door. You find the back door open, and the house empty. Maybe upstairs there's you find spots of blood through the front of the house that lead upstairs, and you find in the main bedroom you find the bed. The sheets are ruffled as if somebody's been laid on. And there's a big near the on the pillow. There's a big blood stain.
Wait, but you made him roll a luck roll, and he failed it. So wouldn't that mean he would meet us while we're absconding the body and be a party to the crime? I mean, that is the most unlucky thing.
Well, since he was trying to
around
find
the same time as the sheriff.
and so as you find unfortunately find nobody here. The house apparently looks like somebody's been through the house and the back door's open.
Yeah.
In the distance, you hear the siren of a police car.
I need to be somewhere else. Pretty sharpish, I think. So I'm going to rush back down the stairs. I pull the door. Has the door hasn't been kicked off the hinges or anything? Has it?
No.
So I pull the door to, and disappear into the. I know alleyways of these buildings.
Okay,
these
yeah.
buildings,
behind the house. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
And lose myself somewhere within Bingham.
Okay.
Probably not in the house across the street, which everybody knows is abandoned and has been abandoned for a long time.
We'll trip over that.
Why are we
Absolutely.
sabotaging ourselves? What the hell are we doing?
Right, so Karina,
This is going so well.
Karina,
Phil.
Jamie. I'm not sure if I'm helping.
We're a hindrance to ourselves. It's fine.
Okay, so
we don't
Jamie,
blame you for any of this.
Oh God, no.
Jamie, you rush upstairs with the egg wrapped in a tea towel. And following the sound of this the sound of a baby crying, you make your way to a small box room to one side. The curtains are drawn. It's quite dark inside, and there's a cot over in the corner of the room. I hear, "Meh, eh."
Oh,
Put my egg in the bag and then look over at the baby.
Okay, so you approach the cot.
Yeah, with caution. I don't want it to bite me.
So you approach the cot to the point where you can, obviously you're taller than the cot, to the point where you can see into the cot, and sort of hanging onto the side of the cot, you see this baby. A baby, it looks like a baby boy. Oh, it's a little hard to tell as his body is covered in fine scales. And as he cries and mews, a forked tongue flickers back and forth from his mouth, and you must make a sanity roll.
Oh, bobbins.
you asked for it.
Join me in this sanity.
Yeah, no, I'm not good
dear.
at that.
You lose
dear.
1d6 points of sanity.
Wow.
It's not like you've got a lot to lose either.
1d6. Oh, wow.
Nice. Yay.
That's disappointing.
It is.
I like it.
Wow.
A little bit.
So what is your so it does trigger an involuntary reaction though. So what is your involuntary reaction? I'll let you decide.
Feels the baby.
She shoots the baby.
Shoots the baby.
No, I'm not shooting the baby. I'm kind of compassionate.
Beats its head in with the egg.
Throws the egg at it. No, put that back.
That's what we call a twofer.
Two birds with
What is it? A reaction towards the baby, or just a general reaction?
A reaction to seeing this, horrific.
Fear.
Yeah.
I vomit.
You're gonna vomit.
on it.
Vomit all over the baby.
Yeah. No, on the floor, and then
Okay.
and then I'm literally.
Hold on a moment. So, tearing somebody's skin off, no problem. Seeing a baby boy covered in scales, vomit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it rolls.
Okay, that's how it goes.
And then I'm going to pick up a baby blanket
Mother it.
and cover it before I pick it up.
What, the
Okay.
vomit?
No, the baby knob.
The baby.
Wow. So you're just gonna leave your dirt on the floor?
Okay.
Well, she's outside. The baby can't be left on his own, whether it's a snake baby or not. I'm kind of compassionate.
What's Karina doing?
I'm just tending to her, just like making a over the top fuss.
Okay.
Whatever. I'll try and clean up the blood, make sure if anything's broken, just anything. Generally, just keeping her focused on, trying to not move. Essentially, it's no, stay down and just fussing at her face and.
Give us a charm or a fast talk then. Trying to keep her in place. I think it's something like that. Charm, persuade, either. I'll take any of those three, in fact.
That'd be better than mine.
Oh, look at
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
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 Charming.
It's just my baby. She's my baby boy. She should be all right.
It'll be okay.
Your friend.
Look, it'll be fine. Look, you're taking a tumble. You need to make sure you're okay. Take your time. You just get you cleaned up. Obviously, we don't want to scare the baby with the blood. Come on. And I'll literally just make her stay sat there and just using whatever I've got in my handbag, just trying to wipe her down.
Okay, so yeah, you keep her calm and and from keep her calm and just kind of manage to talk her out from returning into the house. So what is Jamie? Jamie's grabbing the baby and leaving the house? Is she now?
Well, yeah, because the baby needs it's
It kicked in.
Wow.
You return the baby to its mum.
yes,
Yes. Okay.
with a blanket on his head, obviously. And then as they come downstairs, I actually let the blanket fall off so that Karina will actually believe me that there's snake people.
Oh my word.
Wow. So this is not kind of compassionate. This is out of spite.
No, she needs to see it. It's like, look, that.
Right. Okay.
Good, good. I wanna
So
see how she
Karina,
is.
you need to make a sanity roll.
When did we start
sure
turning on
about
each
this?
other? What happened?
I mean, to be honest, this is not the first time that Jamie has made me make a sanity roll.
Well, she just had to know. I mean, she won't believe me because every time I say anything, she doesn't believe me. So I'll just let her know the snake is baby.
Holding up a baby in her face, peeking up the blanket, going,
This is what we're doing?
To be fair, if I didn't take the blanket off, the baby would suffocate. So
Okay.
So yeah, she reveals this baby.
play peekaboo.
Oh, it's a fail. So you lose 1d6 points of sanity.
Oh,
vomit. You vomit on the woman.
damn it.
It's not vomit, Angie. The fact she's going to go completely nuts.
5
Oh,
points of sanity.
shit.
Not that it makes any difference because you're
Oh.
indefinitely insane. So even a point of sanity causes a bout of madness. But that does severely lower your meager.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is way over my daily.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because
Wow.
you're already indefinitely insane. So you can't. It's more a case
Right,
that
Very helpful.
you're like just general sanity. What's that? Oh my word.
Yeah. It's
close.
It's low.
We're
Yeah.
close to so Bout of Madness.
Sorry.
Bout of Madness.
It's not below 10 yet. It's
It's not far off.
Another trick like
Oh
that.
my word!
oh.
No, don't make me do it.
Murder everyone. Red mist.
Do you see that?
I don't see it, but I'm guessing.
It's gonna be pretty pink.
Do you see? Does Karina see that? No. Okay.
It still says private.
All right. Okay. I can't make it. Just. Oh, I'll just.
Maybe I can.
No,
I'm
I'll
not
just have it.
sure.
I'll just. There we go. Just
Oh,
reveal
yeah,
it to
you
everybody. Yeah.
Oh shit, I was right.
Violence and destruction detected at the surrounding allies or folks alive. You did, right?
I don't know why you're laughing, Ange.
Kill the baby
You
of
did
the
this,
woman.
son.
She's going to kill you as well, don't worry.
Oh shit.
So I need to roll a 1d10.
No, I do that. I'll take.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I know when it ends. You don't.
You can attack Jamie first, it's fine.
So yeah, a red mist descends, and he or she explodes in a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction directed at their surroundings, allies, or foes alike. The nearest person, of course, is Peggy Shaw.
Oh,
I wish that baby's getting drop kicked
Wow.
after all.
Oh.
So yeah, this is gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
I think
I hope you're pleased with yourself, Ange.
it's probably.
she didn't believe me. I only wanted to show her the.
I'm probably just gonna exclaim like, "What the hell is that?" Turn to Peggy and was like, "What the hell have you what the hell have you done?" And just like wail on her.
With what?
I might run away with the baby.
It'll just be my fist because I only had like cloth or bandages out, so I'm literally just gonna like punch her. It's like,
Okay.
what the hell? What have you done? This, abomination, and just go up.
Rightio. So you do get a bonus dice though because she's essentially prone and stuff. So
I got a bonus dice to hit the woman on the floor.
The pregnant
Yep.
woman.
Yeah, the expecting one.
yep,
Yeah.
the pregnant woman on the floor. Okay, so I give you advantage. Then click on the fighting brawl button.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Regular success. So
Angie's
you do
baby's Tony's murdering
1d4.
them.
You got no damage bonus, so that's something. So you do 1d4 points of damage.
I'm running away while she's doing this, by the way.
But
But I'm holding the baby in front of me like that, by the way, because it's a snaky thing.
Which way are you running?
Away from you.
You'd end up stealing that baby. I knew it.
So there's a button,
jealous 'cause
damage
you're not allowed
button
to steal
in
it.
the chat.
Okay.
No, it's
1 point of damage. 1 point of damage. Okay.
You slapped her.
So, but yeah, Jamie runs away as Peggy's on the floor screaming as you're pounding this poor pregnant woman with your fists. And yeah, well, you're still overcome by this rage, this all-consuming rage.
Sorry.
You know.
So
Again?
Peggy, well, let's need to see what Peggy's dexterity is because obviously she's not going to just lie there and take it. All right, okay. Dear me, this is going a bit.
Are we doing to leave the campaign here? Because there's no way we can go lower than this.
What is that? He's never going to let us have a break again, is he? Because we've just come back.
Okay, so unfortunately, your
We're all getting
dexterity
arrested.
is more than double hers, so you get to go first.
Oh,
She does
no.
get to.
I
She does
didn't
get to
think about what I
fight back
did.
though. She's going to fight
We're all going
back.
to Rikers for 25 to life anyway. Like that's the end of the campaign.
Yeah.
I
Campaign
love
ends.
how this was. Oh, we're gonna see if we can wrap anything up. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep punching her because it's just I was
Wrap
essentially
up.
near her face anyway, so just
Oh,
Yeah.
So yeah, with the bonus dice again because she's still prone, and she's going to attempt to fight you off badly. So she's going to fail. I'll give you advantage because you've got advantage. So click on the fight and brawl button. Oh, extreme success! Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow.
oh gosh.
Oh no! Oh, how bad's that?
Oh, 3 damage, critical. Ooh.
Oh, it's not my fault.
Oh.
The fact that you just ran away, left me like.
We started attacking someone. What was I supposed to do?
But Sheriff, we've done nothing but good things since we've come to this town.
And we can safely say we're going to leave this town in a much better state than it was when we got here.
Okay.
Tony.
Right. Okay. So you've beaten her unconscious. You beat
wow.
her face to a bloody pulp, and she stops moving. And then you come back to yourself to see.
Me running away.
Really, that could be really, really cruelly, couldn't it?
Make a sanity roll.
Looking at what you've done. Your hands
Wow!
covered in blood. This pregnant woman's face staring up at you, just beaten and bloody. Oh, it's tempting to do it. But I won't.
It is. Yeah.
Do it.
She just beat a
sorry.
pregnant woman to death.
I know. Not to death.
This never happens in Call of
Just-
Cthulhu.
Conscious.
Yeah. She's not dead yet.
She might need
8
the
more
Reverend
rounds.
She might need Reverend Corn to say, "Oh, he's dead." Oh.
Am I rolling?
We're gonna have to hide another body.
No, I'm not gonna. I can't. No, I'm not gonna make you.
You're
I think this is it's punishment enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
you mean
Jamie's
she's
running
okay?
off.
She's beat this woman there. She's fine with it.
And where was Jamie heading with the running down the street with a baby?
I don't really know. I'm running back to town.
So you're running
I
into
was running back
town.
to.
So you
Running
ran past us.
With ET
I ran away from you. I haven't had to do a big circle around you. I'm getting away from you, you psychotic bitch. You're just gonna.
So you just literally
might
just
hurt the
ran away
baby.
with her child.
Well, you started attacking it. I didn't know what to do. It's a panic.
So you're
I
running
wasn't going
in.
to sit there going fight.
Are you running into town or away from town? Are you running?
Just remember, you're carrying a snake child.
Yeah. Into town to find somebody to give the child to. I don't know. I don't know. It was a gut reaction, and I just said it, and now I don't know where I'm running. I'm just running.
And all
Okay,
the
so you're
townsfolk
down
are looking
to-
out the window and making them sanity checks as well.
Start digging another hole around it.
I'm just running. I don't know where I'm going.
Down. Well, let's
Way
see,
we
let's go.
came.
Down. All right, down Foss towards First. Okay. Right. Okay. Wow. I'm not really sure what
There
to
was
do.
no plan in this.
No.
Yeah, so sometimes doing the first thing that pops into our head isn't the best way to play this game.
It's the only way I play any game, unfortunately.
So,
And look where it's got us.
Randy. Randy, Vinny. You have
I'm still taking notes, by the way.
He's secreted the dead Reverend's body in the cellar of this abandoned house.
Oh my god, we got
In
a
the
lizard
root
thing.
cellar. They buried her in the root cellar.
Remember, not a word of this to anybody. All we did was we were just walking around town, right?
In the distance, you can hear the sound of a police siren.
Right,
I
Randy,
wonder
how are you?
why.
We don't want to be here when that siren gets up here. Come on.
No, okay. I'll follow you. Maybe instead of blessed are the snakes that they shall inherit the earth, it's blessed are the sneaks that they shall inherit the earth. In which case, it would be you and me, because we are sneaks at this point.
And he looks in his jacket pocket at the bulge where there's another wallet. Wise words, Vinny. Wise words. Hey, wise words, Randy.
He looks in his pocket where the Reverend's body is.
Exactly. No. He secreted it from there.
Yeah, no, we're not carrying it. It's secreted in the house. Wise words, Randy. The sneaks will inherit the earth.
So where are you headed? What are you doing? What the pair of you doing?
Maybe
Are you
we
just
get back-
holding out in their house?
yeah.
Or you...
Let's go back to the hotel. I for some odd reason, all that stale food and mouse traps made me hungry.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We're gonna head back into town.
Okay, so you're heading back to the hotel. That sounds like actually a reasonable suggestion.
The first one all night.
Surprised coming from us.
I mean,
Came from me as well. That's how desperate we are.
I've got one for you, Phil. When's the next train?
We missed the first one.
You missed the next one. So the next one is at 6,
Okay.
I believe, and I think that's the last one of the day.
Yes.
So Randy and Vinny are heading back to the boarding house to the hotel. So what was forget what was what was Alfie doing?
I mean, to be honest, that was probably going to be Alfie's next move would be to go back to the
Yeah.
hotel. But he was sneaking through the back alleys of the various different streets and whatever to to get there.
Yes. Fair enough. Right. In which case, we'll have to return to Karina, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah.
in the distance, you can hear the sound of a police siren.
Like, is it coming closer or is it just in general?
Well, if you wait around, you can find out.
I know better than to wait around over a bloody person. I'm gonna leave.
Okay, where you heading? Your hands covered in blood.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I'm probably gonna head back because I need, after everything that's just gone on, I need to go and check on my things.
Okay, so you'll head back to the hotel as well.
Yeah, I would just go straight to my room though. Before I'll go to my room, check on my things, clean up, and then would go back to home.
And then go back where? Sorry, go back to your room.
If they're not at the hotel, go to the pub
All right. Okay.
and wait for them there.
Right. Okay. So Jamie, you're running down Foss and onto First. You can hear the distant sound of a police siren, and you are running down the main street of Bingham, carrying this baby. And give us a look roll, in fact. Oh, look.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
So although
I
the
calm down and start
people-
dodging in the shadows and avoiding people. And as I calm down, running down the hill, so I'm not like frantically running down
Yeah.
in a panic now. I'm kind of like, as I'm running down, I start to gather my senses and start to think, shit, I'm carrying a snake baby. And then it kind of dawns on me slightly what I've done. And I think, I don't know what to do now. So I might actually jut into like a shady alleyway or something just to catch my breath.
Okay.
Is the baby crying?
I would suspect so.
Pissing.
I'm scared of it now. I might run back up the hill and give it back to the mother.
You could try and return it to the
I
mother.
might go back. You know, I wasn't planning to take the baby. I only panicked when she started beating people up.
Or you're gonna get a nice sight when you go back to that baby's mother.
Just proceed that by saying, Your Honor.
I might take a few
Back
breaths
now.
and get my senses and sort of realise, okay, that didn't go according to plan. I think I might head back because I don't know what to do with a baby. I'm literally holding it like thing.
What?
'Cause it's
No.
snaky and hissy and cryy.
It is.
So so I might.
I think you know exactly what to do with the baby. I think you're having trouble knowing what to do with a snake bee.
Yeah. I poke my head round. Can I see any of our friends? Are they near or they're not?
No, you don't see anybody. In fact, when you do poke your head out, you see down along quite a distance down Foss Street. You see the police car coming down the street. And just as you start to panic, thinking it's heading straight towards you, it takes a right turn on Liberty, heading right.
So it's not
up
going to
Liberty.
Peggy's then.
No, it's not.
Okay. I think I would take I was never going to take the baby. I was going to give the baby to the mother. And there's nothing I can do holding this baby, to be fair. I'm going to run back and...
Drops it.
I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm going to start stealthily making my way back to see if Karina's stopped beating on this woman. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Help! I don't know what to do.
Okay. So I'll let you make an idea roll as well.
Oh my
An
god.
intelligence roll regarding the police car. Okay, so you wonder, you're not sure, but you wonder if the police get the the Schaumbaum house is at the far end of Liberty. But anyway, you make your way back via the alleyways and side streets between deserted buildings, businesses and houses, and somehow you manage to make it back unseen to the Shaw residence, and you can see Peggy is laid in a front yard just below the steps to her front door, her face beaten to a bloody pulp, and she is out cold.
Where's Karina?
She's nowhere to be seen.
Oh my god. Okay, so shit. If I recall, in the kitchen there was like a crib playpen thing.
Not in the kitchen, no. Upstairs in the bedroom, there was a crib.
Right, I'm going to run upstairs, put the baby in there, and find a mouse or something to feed it.
Okay, so you can put it upstairs. There's no mice. You don't see any mice, though.
Oh.
Okay. I'll just leave it there and then run downstairs, and I'm going to try and drag the woman in and tend to her wound and basically...
Okay, you want to do
Nice.
that? You can do a first aid then.
God, you
The
said
Canadian
first
in me
aid.
approves.
Medicine is 1, and I'd have killed her. Oh shit!
That was so close to a 27.
I can't spend
It
luck.
was like there. It was at the 20 and then just.
You're gonna have to push it or something.
Oh,
So you can leave it at a fail,
no,
or you
you
can
push
push it,
19 luck.
Cheated.
or you can spend luck. It's up to you.
Oh, shits and giggles.
Oh,
I'm gonna make.
Okay,
made the right
so you restore. Well, you've done the thing, so I'll let you. So you restore 1d4 hits to her.
I see Jamie with the
Oh
bellows.
wow, that was worth
Just the
it.
one.
That was worth wasting all that luck. Stop laughing, Phil's laughing.
Alive.
Okay,
It's
so
one more than she had.
Yeah.
Would die if you didn't.
Okay, she's still unconscious,
Oh, what's the baby doing?
crying.
Is there any bottles of milk or anything around, or bottles of something?
Bleach.
I guess. Yeah, I guess maybe you'll find there's maybe some. Some.
I like
some,
what you think.
something that looks like baby food, some like pureed, quite foul-smelling stuff you find in the fridge, in the refrigerator, or the ice
You're
box.
a woman. Whip a titty out.
Pureed with little wings. Parts of them.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go and try and feed it and calm it.
Okay, it. Give me. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it won't calm down. And it doesn't. It knows you know its mum, and it's scared to death. So it just like it refuses to take in the food,
Fair.
refuses to calm down, and it's just screaming the place down. It's getting loud. In fact, if anything, it's becoming more irate, getting more, crying all the more. You think your presence here is just making it worse.
All right, so I leave it and go downstairs.
Okay.
I don't know what. I try and I can't do medical on her again, can I? Can I give her some? I'll just take another egg and then go.
Okay, so you take another egg. There's one left.
Why leave that one? Why leave that one?
Okay, I'll take all the eggs.
It's just like when they adopt dogs and cats, they always want the puppy and the kitten. She wants the baby.
Yeah, right.
It's cuter.
Okay.
Just leaving the snake boy behind to just fend for himself.
Oh, do I have a
Bumpy.
camera? Do I have a camera? No. Damn it.
Right. Okay.
I haven't got time to draw the baby.
Having a drawing of this baby.
Take a rubbing of it. Take a rubbing of it. Okay. So
Okay.
I think he'll be kind to say you eventually you all end up back at the Bingham Hotel. Yeah, just as the light is starting to fade. It's almost it's just after 6 o'clock.
Oh, we've missed the train.
So you've heard you heard the siren, the police siren come and go. That's like
We missed a
Maybe-
major plot thing there, haven't we?
maybe
Yeah.
about half an hour ago, and the town, things are quiet again. Although there's hushed conversation in the hotel between the God, it's been that long since been in the hotel. I can't remember what the other people are that own it. From Delbert, Delbert and Rosemary Adams, who own the hotel, as well as oh God, Mortimer.
Oh
And
God,
his
the guy
son,
that was going. Oh my
Lloyd.
God.
They're so they're like particularly Mortimer. They're kind
Mortimer's going to be mortified.
Hey!
That's not bad for 12 for me, is it?
Oh. They're devastated by what's happened.
Stable love.
Shit. It's not been a good day.
I wonder why.
I'll just go, Karina, you beat the crap out of her.
I've had the best day, and all I had to do was hide a body that I didn't even murder.
But did you...
Oh, my camera's just died. Look.
Yep.
Let me
He's there. He's still there.
If I switch it off, is it going to jump us around, Jake?
Oh, what's going on?
It will. What? No.
No.
Oh, there you go. It's calmed down again.
Calm down. Calm down.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Are you muted, Jake?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. It's the Alter RX Oliver.
Yeah.
Switching personalities now.
So we sort of just sat in the small bar area of the this
Well,
hotel.
I don't know.
there's no bar. No, there's like a it's like a it's like a.
So we
like
just
a,
like sat huddled in one of our rooms like that on a bed.
Probably.
We could go to the bar if you like.
No, I don't think that's a good place. I'll just sort of say, what the hell just happened?
Oh, it's just RX's camera. He's not. It's on the blink.
Karina, we went to get evidence. I showed you the evidence, and you beat the crap out of that woman.
She what?
What? Well, okay, so we went to get the eggs.
Monstrosity.
Went to get
You
the
went to
eggs.
Why?
We need evidence. Don't know why everybody seems to be struggling with this. In any kind of museum or scientific explorations, you need evidence to prove facts. So anyway, we popped back to the house. Oh, by the way, the guy that shot the Reverend was the lumberjack guy. He's legged it. He's gone out of town. Saw him. He couldn't stop him. He's gone. So I thought, well, while the place is in chaos, let's try and get the eggs. So we went back to the house. She wouldn't let us in for some reason. She was saying that the police had said that she wasn't letting anybody in. And then I heard this voice was behind her, and then she ran out the house. She fell down the steps. She broke a noise. I took the opportunity to run into the house and pinch an egg. And then the baby was crying. I thought, well, I can't leave the baby upstairs because the baby was crying and the mum was gingered downstairs. So I went upstairs and the baby was a snake baby with a forked tongue and hissing and scales and everything. It was just the worst thing I've ever seen. So I put a blanket on its head and then I came downstairs, and then Karina saw the baby, and for some reason, because she saw this snake baby, and that's like the strangest thing she's ever seen in what we've just in the last few weeks, she started beating up on Peggy. So I had to get the baby out of the danger zone and then ran into town, and then I didn't know what to do with the baby, so I took the baby back, and I couldn't wake the mum up, and I've left the baby crying, and then I've got all the eggs.
And what are you going to do with the eggs? Are you going to look after them? Or are you going to just let them die? What are you going to do with them?
Well, we know we can take them back to Caduceus, but I'm keeping them warm. They're under the bed. I've got a little heater there. They're fine. Look, and hold them out. You can see the translucent thingy move. Look, there's something in there. There's like...
Has anybody not seen these eggs before?
Randall hasn't seen them, I don't think.
No, yes. Yeah,
I don't know, Vinny might. I don't know.
I'm gonna look over at Vincent and say, "Oh, I thought I was having a bad day," and I'm going to immediately roll sanity.
Yes, if you haven't seen
only
before.
Jamie and Alfie went to the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
we don't have
what I need to roll.
Oh no!
Oh my dear
Well,
God.
I was kind of excited when I saw the first 0. Who am I gonna beat on?
they're going to smash my eggs. They're going to make scrambled eggs.
What have you rolled, Dick? Jeez.
What did I roll? What did I roll? Let's see.
God.
Let's see if I can put a highlight on what I rolled.
So you lose 3 points of you lose the maximum then, Randy.
God, making everybody go insane.
That's 3 points of sanity you lose. Vinny,
Caring
you
is
lose
not always caring.
you lose 1d3, Vinny.
One.
So 2. So do you want to select it? Do you want to tell us what your involuntary reactions are? Or do you want to drop-
I think 100%.
Could have loved mine.
I
Well, I'll let him go first.
100%.
100%
Go ahead.
random.
Go ahead.
Okay. Right. These are very random. Some of them are a bit weird. Okay. Okay, so Randy, involuntary movement, swerving serial drain, dangerous ones, throwing at one's hands. Oh,
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I feel like one of
it's up
those,
to you.
you know.
You can
inflatable.
you can interpret that how you wish.
Oh.
Like, we have to destroy that. That's an abomination. That's horror. And I'm going to rush forward to crush the egg.
No.
Yeah, I will be stopping that as well.
That's fine. You can. I rolled a 100.
Weirdly, Vinny got exactly the same.
Oh my god.
Well, that lines up with exactly what I was going to choose for mine anyway, because Vinny runs up and drop kicks the thing, trying to punt it as far away from him as he can.
So I seeing that you're trying to go for the egg, thinking that you're probably trying to protect it,
I only
I'm
got
also
one out,
going
by
to
the
try
way.
to go to the egg as well.
You only got one
And what
out,
I'm going to
okay.
wind
Yeah,
up doing
they-
is taking like Vinny and trying to like grab him back so that I can get to the egg and destroy it before he can get to the egg to protect it, because obviously that's why he's going to it, and it must be destroyed. So I'm going to get into an altercation with Vinny, trying to get to the
Okay,
egg.
and I put the egg while they're fighting up back under the bed and stand in front of it.
Okay.
I will be trying to stop them as well.
Right. So we need.
Oh,
No, Vinny! We have to destroy it. You can't protect it. We have to destroy it. It's an abomination.
Move out the
You can't try to steal it. You can't pocket it. You can't put that in your pocket. You've stolen enough stuff. It's not a wallet, man. And I'm trying to.
Okay, so Jamie, you're the first to act. What do you think we're doing?
I put the egg. I've hid the egg back under the bed, shoved it out the way, and they're all warm and snug and safe, and standing in front of it, just watching them fight.
Karina, you're next.
I'm gonna just get in the way and try and stop them, holding them back. Probably even attempt to tackle them
Okay.
if they carry it, if they keep going.
Vinny, you're next.
Well, I'm watching for that egg. I if I seen it, Jamie taking it away, I'm going after that egg and I'm drop kicking it.
I'm gonna get the gun out and stop him.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fire it. I'm hoping it will just stop him.
Well,
This isn't
I
involved-
think
Wait, wait,
Karina was
just-
going to intervene
it's just a
anyway.
threat.
So Karina, you Karina and Vinny, you can make a opposed brawl, I guess. Why not?
Can I just imagining Alfie is standing there kind of going, quiet!
Yeah, he's just there. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a hard success from Vinny.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen for this one.
We're going to lose so much luck in this encounter.
Am I fine? Where is fighting? Where's
Oh, you have to go to combat.
Yeah,
You don't.
Oh,
it's
is it
also on
just-
the main sheet as well.
yeah, it's on. Yeah, fighting brawl.
Middle row.
Oh yeah.
Well, second row.
Oh, it's a fail. So
Round eight.
yeah. So Vinny just like pushes his way past. I suppose you got to get past past Jamie as well. So Jamie? Do you want to give us a? Or were you just brandishing the gun to try and scare him off?
Well, I don't know if I was quick enough to get the gun out. In fact, that all happened very quick.
So you can make a fighting brawl to try and defend then.
No, I'm trying to find it. I didn't think I'd have to. Oh,
Oh, denied. Vinny
Yeah.
died.
So what do you do, Jamie? You
Just punch him in the nose.
I was just going to say lads.
Wait,
Not gonna lie.
because I've not opposed that. I've opposed her one. I've not opposed that one. Don't I get to oppose?
Because you don't have
that
the
one as well?
action to.
Oh, you don't get to do two, do you?
no. You're she's just your. I'm just letting your action carry on through, and she's like, yeah.
Just punch him on the nose so he like knocks.
Sit down.
So he falls onto the bed.
So it's,
The bed, the bed where the egg is underneath.
No,
full
the other
blown-
bed.
a full-blown punch, is it?
Swamp.
Okay. So you've got no damage bonus. So that's 1d3 points of damage. You've just punched.
I have to
Vinny
roll
and
that,
the-
do I?
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yeah,
This campaign has ended, hasn't it?
you're just making us go insane.
We're fighting amongst ourselves.
So it's 1 point. Yeah, like bop straight on the nose.
Sorry.
Oh.
So yeah. So Vinny, you charge forward trying to drop kick this egg with Randall grabbing hold of you and trying to.
No, actually, if I'm not in initiative, if my initiative is next, then I will take my initiative in turn.
Okay, and So I forgot about you. Yeah, yours is next.
So then, basically, I had just watched Vinny go nuts. I had seen him deftly dodge and avoid, like skillfully avoid this attack from Karina, who stabbed me in the past, and I know what she's capable of. And I rolled 100, and then I see him get past to Jamie, who I've seen shoot with a gun, and she just lands this punch, this like extraordinary punch in his face, knocks him with like 2 points of damage, and I'm reaching out and running because I'm going for that egg. But as I see that combination of actions happen, I stop in my tracks and I go, nope, I'm not going to do that. And I turn around and I walk the other way.
And Alfie's just like,
Not me. Nope. Everything's good. You can keep the egg. You like the egg?
Not today.
Keep the egg. It's a horrible egg. It's a blasphemous thing. It must be destroyed, but okay. Maternal instincts and all that, I understand.
oh my god.
And I think I'd like to roll sanity one more time, because watching her do that to Vinny, it just throws me.
Oh, you're fine with it. You're fine, Bit Island.
It's all good. I'm back to normal. I'm calm again.
Okay, so this is. Who was it? I forgot her name. So there's voice at the door. Is everything all right in there?
Yeah, sorry, we thought we saw a mouse, but it wasn't. We're fine. It was a bit of a panic. We're fine. Sorry.
Yeah, the fine, all right.
Ah, yeah, we're fine. Bitch.
Somebody thought they saw a mouse here, but it wasn't. It was simply. It was simply a rat.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Right. Where do we go from here?
Sorry, Phil.
we thought we saw a rat here somewhere, but it was just a snake. So everything.
Tried to headbutt it and missed. Hit the floor.
Did anything the planet
don't mess with Jamie.
tonight?
She was trained at the farm.
My glasses steam up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want to do?
I think we should throw this campaign into the nearest dumpster and set fire to it.
I'm not quite sure what happened tonight.
That's what we just did.
Well, it's odd. I kept hearing the sirens around town. I mean, I wonder why there are sirens in this small town. Like, what are the police after that they have to put sirens on? it's odd, don't you think? I mean, there's hardly any traffic. I've only seen
That's the oddest thing.
one or two
today.
cars here. What is it that they're on about with sirens? Maybe
Probably trying to find the killer.
you wouldn't put sirens on and warn the killer that you're coming, would you? I mean, you know, Vinny and I were and we heard the sirens, so we ran away. Not that we were doing anything wrong, by the way. Why
We
would
were doing anything. We weren't running away from
nothing.
anything.
But we heard the sirens, and we naturally wanted to run away. I mean, Vinny, it's second nature to him to hear a siren and
Jump
run away,
reflex,
obviously.
yeah.
But
I mean, look, this sheriff, he may not be the smartest guy in the world, right? Maybe he was putting the siren on because he was chasing who he thought was the killer. Maybe he was.
Well, hopefully the killer got away. I told him to get onto the net. He was going to get to the next train, and that was hours ago.
Alpha, you can, I guess, unless you're just keeping quiet about it, yeah, you could make an idea roll.
I mean, I think I know what the siren.
Yes.
But Alfie
Yeah, yeah.
didn't. Alfie didn't see them going up Liberty, did he? That was the problem.
No, but I think he would still. I think it would
Yeah,
still be fair to have
okay.
because I mean, yeah, I think it would still be fair to have an idea roll.
They may have been going to the Schoenbaum's place.
Yeah.
But
well, if they did,
Ah.
they're
Oh,
probably
I
gonna
saw that.
Lock
He
them
did
up in
head up
jail.
there.
Maybe we
Because
should go there.
You did break Bill Schonbaum out
yeah.
out of jail and leave behind a unconscious deputy.
Oddly enough,
I don't know that.
not the craziest thing that happened this evening.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But that may
No.
be the
Sanest.
at least one of the reasons why there's police sirens.
So yeah, as Jamie says that, now I'm like, you saw somebody going to the Schoenbaum's place?
Yeah, the police car. When I was hiding in the alleyway with the snake baby, I peered out and saw the police car head up that road.
What time was that? What time did you see that?
It was at 9 o'clock.
Be about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that time.
Damn it! He might have got all of them. I'm gonna have to head back to the sheriff's office. I mean, I don't know what the rest of you people are going to be doing, but you're clearly all nuts. So I'll see you later.
Is that what Alfie's doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
You going to the sheriff's office?
Yeah. I
It-
want to see whether or not Bill's back in prison, or whether he even got.
Oh, didn't go. I just want to see the guy that I broke
Hey,
out.
Listen.
The guy never even made it home.
Yeah. You don't. I don't need to take advice from you.
Baby stealer.
I took the baby back. Maybe someone should go and see if Peggy's awake and the baby's not.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'm sure the baby's looking after her. I'm sure she's fine.
Probably eating her.
Put it in the crib. It can't get out.
Okay, so
Oh, maybe it can. Shit.
20 to 1. Right, okay. So, so Alpha, you head out then. It's about it's after 6:30 in the evening. Light, it's just starting to get dark. The few street lights that are still working in Bingham are coming on. And as
Okay.
you head, where's the hotel? Hotel is number, that is here. Hotel's number 8. And the sheriff's office is down there.
Yeah.
So as you head along First and onto Main, you see somebody running down the street, down the far end of First, right around here. You can just see this kind of silhouette of this figure because the lights down that end, street lights down that end are no longer working. Or maybe one's flickers on and off.
Are they running away or towards?
They're running in your direction at the moment.
I just drop my hand into my pocket where I've got the deputy's gun, and I'll stop and wait for a second.
Okay. So as they get closer, still in this unlit area of the street, so you can't. So it's still just like a shadowy figure, but you can hear like this slapping sound as they run towards you.
But
Do they look like they're in distress?
It's hard to tell. Like I say, they're kind of like hidden in the. There's no you can't see them clearly. Just kind of like almost like a silhouette of them. The still the bit of the street they're on is unlit.
They quite a distance from me at the moment.
I would say they're maybe about 100 yards or so. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can hear this like slap, 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 slap. I give it, and you really get this slapping noise. You realise that it's like it's bare feet on concrete.
Oh. Then I'll call out. Are you all right?
And this figure stops just before the corner, just before the junction. You can hear him. Ah. Who is that? A little disorientated, my son. And stepping into light is a Reverend Cornfield.
No! No!
Naked.
No!
Naked as the day he was born.
No! No!
No way.
Damn it!